last time in the toaster, you finally had your ultimate confrontation with Negan of the Empty Eyes, along with his right and left. It's a long time coming. It was a hard road, and the fight was no different. In one of, if not the most difficult confrontations you have had over the course of this long campaign, you came out on top, but not without a cost. We pick back up after Negan has fallen, taking Olo with him. Jiraiya rushing over to Olo's still body to attempt to resurrect him.
Placing my holy symbol upon his chest. And I start.
Jiraiya, wait. You should check the door. We don't know if we are safe yet. I got this.
Oh. All right. And I run over and check the door.
I'm gonna go over to him. It is better than I start playing my last song. To the tune of Papa Roach. Cut our rogue into pieces. We're now his last resort. The circulation, no breathing. If we don't succeed, he will keep on bleeding. Short musical interlude then. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? If I save his life tonight, chances are kind of blight. Mutilated out of sight, and here we are to save his life. I speak the celestial word of sacrifice.
Give me a performance check. At advantage.
Good. I hope so. Cost him an arm and a hand.
Oh. It's better.
Yeah. Okay. So, total of 27.
Damn.
Okay.
Now, lay my loot upon his chest.
Just to clarify, I did say at the end of the last session, I think something about possible contributions to the ritual. Because I said that, we were going to stick with that on this one. However, going forward, that was a misunderstanding of the system on my part, and that stuff only applies to like legitimate resurrection rituals, like higher leveled spells. So stuff like Revivify going forward won't have contribution to element. It'll be more on the caster. Okay, but in this case, we will stick with that.
But what about his bracelet? Like that doesn't apply to that, does it? That's a higher level. Or is that a
We're gonna stick with that.
I mean, we're probably not going to come across
Does
another
that not count as
bracelet that is going to do this.
Yeah, true.
I guess he's saying you guys really fuck up for something to work. Hopefully.
Maybe.
It gives you a better chance of just casting Revivify or just be roll I roll a 3 of that.
So,
but no,
as
a chance to learn the DC.
As Felv's, what is it? Seal of
Sealing touch.
Sealing touch. Band cinches tighter and tighter, severing his hand post song as the last few notes ring out on his voice,
Angst.
tinged with pain.
Angst and pain.
Yeah. Is there anybody who would like to contribute?
Yes. As I see this happen, I run over and I kind of sit by his head and prop his head up and put my holy symbol like around his neck and start praying.
Like you put it on him, or like you like?
I put it around his neck. I put it around his neck, and then I'm just sitting with his head propped up on me.
And you're doing?
Just like,
you said praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring him back to us.
Give me a religion check.
I'm not bad at religion.
I know.
I read books.
I
We
know.
even got a Bible.
At advantage.
So that would be, because that's intelligence, right? So minus 310.
Anybody else?
I feel like I would have already been right by his side, just kind of like taking his hand and just, no, not you, no.
Then you loot him. It would only be fair.
Actually, it was.
Allow me
It
to
was.
return the
Sharp took
favor.
it to his pocket.
I'm not gonna stoop to your level.
You're all like shadowy and creepy looking still. Like,
I'm not stooping to your level, you bitch.
you
Don't
do look scary
die.
as fuck right now, don't you?
Yeah.
Come back or else.
Yeah,
Oh,
once
I
you
just
did-
come
You're
for
still
my soul.
I will haunt your soul.
Yeah, I'm super
What?
wraithy and just super sad and just.
You scare him to death after.
The rest of us are like,
No, not you.
I don't have much to offer, but just hoping that you come back, and I'm just talking to him about like just everything we've been through already. I'm not ready to let go.
is my stump bleeding? By the way.
Yes.
Trying to keep him-
Make a persuasion check.
Me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Rokari, anything you're doing?
Yes. Kind of change my plans a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna, like she was, just run over as soon as I see him go down. And, so, well, not done. Very first friend, and I'm like rummaging through my pack to see if I have anything to help. Do I know any of those spices were like helpful?
You're going to season him
Well, you know, she is still in bear form.
and take out the fork?
No, I'm not in
Oh, you're not in bear form.
I'm not in
Oh,
bear form.
that would have been fun.
I'm trying to think of something different other than persuasion because she is persuasion
You're
already.
going to season it.
So I'm trying to.
You can
I'm
use
just thinking the
persuasion.
only other thing I have good is like kind of nature and history. So I'm like, do I have anything like some of the spices like salvia and stuff like that can be
Medicinal.
used for other
Just tell him,
things.
tell him about all the
A little bit
monsters
for
he hasn't
the
gotten to
health
face yet or
influences.
something. You still have to kill this monster and this
Oh,
monster
what if I
together.
talk about his history? Would that probably not?
Like trying to
You don't
argue
know
a
his
history
history.
check?
Well, I
You
mean,
don't know
like
his
oh, you haven't even met your dad yet.
You have unfinished business.
You just had the birthday. You cannot die.
Yeah. That's true.
Oof.
You're my first friends. So I don't know.
It sounds like he's gonna die.
If
from
I can
music.
Okay, how about I start ripping like some of the dresses and stuff that I bought for like my disguise kits. I start ripping one up and I'm just like starting to like push his intestines back inside.
I don't think that bad.
And bandage
Oh my
them.
God.
You said there was something about intestines coming out or something, like body parts were coming out. So
It
I'm like
was
just
pretty
trying to
messed
like
Gross.
and like patching the wound as best I can, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Medicine
gonna
check?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check. I'll give you the option. You can either do another persuasion check, but it will be a higher DC than it was for the first go, or you can make a medicine check.
How are you this?
I want to say my persuasion's -1, so I might as well do medicine because that's always a +1.
There you go. Yeah, 20. Let's go. You bring him back yourself. Chest compressions. The DM died. I was like, why are you rolling out? I was like, oh shit.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Ooh.
So 19.
Damn.
Okay.
I put some of those herbs in there. The ones that are like good for medicinal purposes.
It's like,
Not the Cajun.
Hey, I have really good survival, so maybe I know which ones.
How's your
All
what's
the
your
leafy
nature like?
ones. Just
My
stick a bunch of
nature
leaves in them.
is a +2.
Make a nature check.
You're gonna come back to life and be like, "What's paprika?" I guess smell delicious.
What is that?
Salt in the wound.
Hey, if you can feel it, means you're alive.
The pain brought you back on.
6.
Not sure. He gave you a lot of spices. None of them are labeled. So you're going by smell. You don't know how safe that is.
Okay.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
Then I don't do it.
Okay.
That's fine.
So let's see
Yeah,
if we
we're
can
gonna
turn
live,
this check
and
into
then
a failure.
you.
Ooh. How about I help clean the wound because I think don't I have a for part of my medicine part, I had that pony keg of woodleaf ale. So the alcohol kills germs.
Wow.
I'm not sure how accurate that is with ale.
No,
I don't
that's
think the
what-
ratio
it was
is
like
good enough.
moonshine, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your check has already been made.
Alright.
Your contribution is there.
No more ooze.
Whoa.
I didn't do that. Just kidding.
Alright.
Okay. Hold on. Your eyes shut on a violent sight. A sword protruding from your gut, looking up at a man splattered in your blood, scowling at you. And now they open in a dark space. You can see yourself but no other light source. No vision of anything around you. A void. Until at the distance, you can see a small pinprick of golden light. And as it moves closer, its color starts to vacillate. It grows, going back and forth very slowly, a kind of pulse between like a pale silver and this gold. Warm, cold. And then it vanishes. And then it's back, right in front of you. And you see its source. A tall, feminine figure in black dress, face covered by a sort of porcelain mask. You see these long tendrils of black hair that kind of reach out and float unbidden as though she were underwater. In front of her form, from her fingertips, from The hems of the dress that she wears, these golden strands that just stretch out into the nothingness beyond. And it's those strands that are the source of light, slowly vacillating between that warm golden color and that cold pale silver. Your friends love you. Do you love them, Maludwa?
Who are you?
The balancer. She that hopes to maintain the natural order of things.
Do I recognize her or like have heard any?
You can make a religion check.
$14.
This is indeed the Raven Queen.
So I've fallen.
As many do. Still, my question remains unanswered.
Yes. I do.
Love is often not enough to dissuade the natural order. Such as it should be.
Yes.
Things pass. People fade. Ever time presses on. Ever the people in its flow move with it. But sometimes love is enough. If you want it to be.
I have a choice.
Yes, this once you do. Do you wish to return to your bloody struggle? And the love of friends there? Or would you prefer to come with me? Give up the fight. Be at peace.
It hasn't been an easy life. But I can't leave them.
The masked face just nods a bit.
Can you hear the souls flying by?
Not all who come are happy. Though it does occasionally chagrin me, the disruption of this natural process. I think this once I am happy to step aside.
This won't be like Dryad's mother. They didn't do anything like that.
She cocks her head to the side a bit. No, that did anger me somewhat. No. This is more pure. And as she says that, you see the light shift from the cold to the warm gold and grow a bit brighter. She reaches out a hand.
I take.
You touch, and at first it feels very cool. Slowly growing warmer. And you see a light begin to emanate from where your hands hold. Be well. We will meet again someday.
Thank you.
Blackness. And then your eyes snap open as you guys see Olo breathe in a short, ragged breath through mangled lungs.
Here, drink this. I hand you the potion that I had in my back.
I drink it. I thought it was gonna be some herbs.
There's a couple next to it.
It's a spicy potion.
Spicy potion, yeah. I was just gonna say.
I go like face palm, but I'm like squirting blood everywhere. Like, oh, shit. It's hiding my hand.
Oh, that's true.
Do you need some wraps too?
Some what?
Some wraps?
Yes.
I start
Yes,
tearing
I
off
do.
more. I
I
ruined this
kinda-
dress. This dress is.
I put one hand on Olo, and I put the other hand on his stumpy hand, and I lay on hands 5 points each.
Sick. Thank you.
I hope that feels better.
I appreciate when you give me a hand.
Did he get away?
No.
I try to point with
He's
my
dead
stuff.
next to you.
He's over there.
Just look to the left of it. We got them all. Now we have to get out of here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you look over, by the way, and see Negan's corpse. His skull seemingly caved in a bit. You see deep, like shredded gashes kind of going around the entirety of his face. That's,
I don't even pay attention to that. I'm just looking at Felt's stump. What did you do?
I think that's evident. I feel it is only fair. Every time I am down, you seem to be the first there. I want to repay the favor. I'd give you a high five, but
I mean, you guys shared a pouch. No.
yeah, no more fist bumping in the
Nice.
couch. You must touch my stuff.
He gave you a hand.
Only I miss it. It's too soon.
I smile a little, but I'm visibly shaken and crying.
When we get out of here, we're all going to sit down and play my games, okay? We're gonna do some bonding activities.
Okay.
Cut off my hand for this.
And team building exercises. That's what I sold my hand for. I'm gonna go over to the back alley king guy where I find him, and nub on his head and start popping his eyes out. You can truly be empty eyes now.
Hell yeah. I'm like,
brutal.
I'm gonna slowly stand up and
In a vendetta kind of move.
I try to help you.
Back
I have
on
a
the kings and
dagger.
goblins.
I'll help.
Gently.
Well, he's first. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna reach into my boot and pull out the letter that I wrote before we went into the battle. And just rip it up. Like up there.
I'm gonna go get my hand. The severed one?
Doesn't it like
Is it gone?
Yeah, you look for it and it has faded.
Shit. It's okay.
So So how are we getting out of here?
Do we still hear battle noises outside?
You do.
Are we level 9 now?
You are. So you don't
Like
have.
mechanically and everything, or no?
If you got like new spells or new like features, you don't have access to those until after a long rest.
Okay.
Your hit points are not maxed out or whatever. It's not video game levels.
What
but
about
if you
spell
have
slots?
if you have new slots, I will allow that.
I have a new slot.
Yay. So,
4th level spell slot. Let's go. Apparently no 4th level spells until I launch. So whatever.
I'm gonna go peek out the door just to see.
Crazy.
You go up to the door and start to open it, and it just meets immediate resistance.
I think there's bodies on it.
Oh, because it opens outward, not inwards.
Correct.
So do you know what I did at the prison? In the pit.
Maybe. Not
Yes.
really.
To the ward.
I don't recall.
he might not have seen it from where he was.
Well, after I killed her,
I was beaten badly.
I brought her corpse up and threw it at the guards.
Oh, you want to do that again?
Made kind of a display trying to intimidate them to not fight but run. And then we got them while they were. One got away, and that's how we got caught. But I think if I use
Maybe Negan.
all of them, I believe if we can get this door open and get them displayed in a gruesomeness-esque way and explain loudly that there are no more empty eyes. Your leaders are. It's over.
Sounds good.
A lot of empty eyes are only there because of something they had over them.
Right.
They're not held by honor.
But we can't open the door.
I'm sure we can.
Yes.
And everywhere else is barred.
I cast
I'm
a
sure
large
we
on
can.
the ride. It's like, I think we can open the door.
Like, was it like a
Definitely
little bit of
wasn't barred.
resistance? Like, did I feel like this thing ain't budging? Or, like, it's not gonna budge at all?
I mean, not
Or with,
you're
like,
just
some-
trying to open it. You don't.
Yeah, you're
okay,
not
but
like.
with like
you're not
a big
tackling
show
the
of
door
strength, then
You
it
don't
may-
know.
But yeah,
I
that would.
still do that, yeah.
Because I'm going to do the thaumaturgium. With
Yeah, I figured it'd be good for the presentation.
Did you cut out all of everyone's eyes?
I would like to have gotten there at some point.
Yeah, let's do that.
Take you a little longer with one hand, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'll help.
I'll
I
just
got full
Dragon
daggers.
claw, just
professional eye popper.
or just destroy them so
works
much that it doesn't matter.
And when you there are 3 of them. Yes, you have 2 hands. Please carry one in your mouth, like by the back of the neck.
Before
'Cause that would
you
be
do that,
disgusting.
No, yeah, I'm down.
let's check their bodies. They
Oh,
might have something
yes.
useful
Oh, yeah.
to get us.
Oh, loot, duh, yeah, sure.
I want the thing. that
Good
they
thing we
get.
saved you.
We would
Or we take their
Yeah.
bodies and throw them in the streets.
You're the best.
dripping gold pieces.
Well, yeah.
Maybe
I
one of
figured
you
that
guys
you
can
would
use
again,
that
but-
magic-y sword he had.
Strip them down.
It
Just
was
strip
a
them down
magic
everything.
sword.
Strip them down.
This is gonna be,
Yeah, no, move
Terrifying.
their shit.
but we're only trying to be terrifying to the people we want to be terrified. It's not like there's a lot of citizens
They
around.
popped out on their eyes.
By the way, FYI, DC was 8 as a result of contributions. Rolled a 10.
Ooh,
Pretty close.
girl. It's a good thing I got my hand off. Okay.
So,
Yes,
what are we doing?
looting corpses.
Yes, looting.
It just
Quickly.
quickly. Just
Put it in the bag.
searching
Put it
to
in the
see
bag.
what all they have,
Yeah.
or you're literally
Just
stripping
them down. Like
I think
we don't have time to look through everything.
I think we strip
Throw it in
them
the
down.
bag.
Like
Throw
yeah, just
everything in
stuff
the bag.
everything that's on them in the bag. We'll go
Yeah.
through it later. Blood
Because I do
clothes
think
and
them
all.
being naked would help what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Show them that they're weak.
Yeah.
So,
Double growth threat.
taking 5-10 minutes or so while you're working together, you strip them of all their belongings and clothing and get it all in the bag.
I'll supervise.
Well, you're really working on an eye while we're taking the shirt off.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna.
I'll make you big again because it only lasts a minute. Whenever you're ready to go through the door, like this is just dummy lamp.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Do you want me to open it for you?
let's get them by the door. So right when you like cast
Drag 'em
enlarge,
over.
I can just grab them real quick.
What are you
And anyone that can help me with this opening of this door, since I'm dragging 3 bodies.
I'm going absolutely help you with the door.
How are you dragging 3 bodies?
And I'm going to help
We're
you drag the
dragging-
body.
Or yeah, maybe you can.
I'll set one down and
Would
then
you be
I'll
so
open the
kind
door and
to
then
toss
I'll-
one of these bodies out into the streets?
Please.
It would help me out tremendously. Can I drag 2 bodies?
You're
With a strength check, I
One
guess?
on each hand.
Maybe?
You can drag them over
I'll be
one at a time, and then
enlarged.
you can
Well,
enlarge.
if
That's
you're,
what I'm saying. As
Yeah.
enlarged, could I eat? Like, would it be a
but
roll?
you won't be able to get through the door.
He
Oh,
can
I
make his
can-
own door.
Yeah, I can like. Maybe no.
Sure.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can
let's do it. Let's do it.
You can
dope,
maneuver
though.
through the door.
Let's get the door open with me holding the bodies. Right when the door's open, enlarge. So I'm walking out the door, like
Growing.
getting enlarged,
Yeah, that's awesome.
throwing the bodies out
Yeah.
into the streets,
I
and
like
yelling at everyone.
So I will
So,
inspire you, so you can throw a
Open the
body.
door.
Though. I know,
Yeah.
whatever you need it for. You're being inspired with a pan flute.
One-handed instrument.
It's like- it's the only thing I can play with one hand.
and sing.
Yeah.
Ouch!
I don't think roll anything. Actually, you're inspired.
Okay.
I also go
All
pick
right.
up his loot that he put on my chest.
So I
Put it
had
in the
one body. Which one do you want? The smallest one? The girl. I'll give you the girl to throw. Because that's appropriate. You're a girl. You're throwing a girl.
Don't want to be sexist.
Are you
you
saying-
whipped her against the
Well,
walls.
she's
of
got,
the
I
like-
van.
could not handle a man.
It is evident you can handle many men.
I
Now let's do this.
That was
We-
for the
we have
spicy
seen our
film.
lives.
Holy shit.
Yes, give me the lady.
Flop.
Throw her over my shoulder.
There you go. Yeah. I'll throw one over my shoulder and
Straight
like
over
just
my
drag
side.
yeah, Negan by his head.
He doesn't have hair. Are you just like
Claws.
literally like
Yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
Scalp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Into the bones.
Good
Or
deal.
whatever's in there.
Yeah. And then well no I don't. I don't do any of that yet because we gotta open the door first.
No,
So let's make strength checks to open this door first.
just do it.
Unfortunately.
You two working together?
Yes.
Do you want to both roll or have one of you roll at
Your
advantage?
strength's probably higher. 'cause
Way-
mine's only
way high.
+1, so I'll let you enroll at the advantage.
It's just plus strength, that's it? Or is it athletics or something like that?
It can be athletics.
Fuck yeah. Alright.
Athletics is plus.
That'd be 16.
So you go up to
Gonna
the
try
door.
to kick it.
You're trying to kick it.
Because I don't want to shoulder it and then like halfway stumble out and have to grab it.
Yeah. You go up to the door and kind of lean back and like try to Sparta kick the thing. You see it shift a bit. There's like a as it like pushes against something. You see it like start to crack open a hair and then just like snap back shut.
I have an idea.
Are we thinking it's probably the bodies of those 2 guards that are,
I don't know what you're
or
thinking.
do we hear like
Step back.
splintering of wood,
Back up.
like somebody
Alright,
barred
we're
us?
backing up.
Back up.
Back
Mhm.
with the bodies?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you want to catch them. Back up.
Back up. Or the
Uh,
bodies.
I wait till they're more than 15 feet away. and I go up next to the door and I cast Thunder Wave at 5th level.
Holy shit.
5th level.
That was your new slot.
Fucking open. We will make our own door, and it'll be the half of the wall.
Jesus Christ.
So we do not have to bandy with this door for long.
You do not even have to.
It'll make
pay
our-
So roll your damage.
Okay. It's a lot less cool to make a sweet exit if you can't get out the door. So
Right.
we're gonna do that.
We should probably like repair the damage of the bookstore we just completely destroyed.
They're gone.
We just,
They
put
are
blood,
gone.
we just put blood everywhere.
But we just
didn't destroy
killed
it.
like the reason they left. So they could come back if they wanted to.
Yeah, but they would be so happy about that.
32.
He died because of him.
32.
So you guys all stand back.
Boosh.
Self, I got this. Walks up, stomps a foot on the ground, and there's a crack of thunder. You see a wave of force kind of evident by the like shimmering sight of the things around him. As it courses out, it strikes the door, which starts to, and this all happens very quickly. It takes time to explain, but it's all like in an instant. It starts to bow under the pressure, and you see it starting to push out as though it's going to open, and then it just like snaps out. You hear this awful screeching of metal as it does. You hear like you hear snapping, and then the door just like flies out into the street in several pieces. The wall around the door is all like cracked. There are bits that have snapped and flown out into the street after the door. Quite the exit.
Perfect. I stump towards the door.
Grab
I
our
go
bodies.
up, grab the bodies, throw them over
Enlarge.
my one shoulder,
When you get out the
holding his
door,
face.
enlarge.
As you step out through the settling dust, there's still the sounds of fighting, although they have kind of died down a bit rather suddenly as people are kind of starting to take stock. And you get out the door and you grow almost above the cloud that was created by the blast, and you see several people who are, it's like a grenade went off nearby, who are like, they're kind of like getting up. You can tell like they're looking around, like rubbing their ears.
Maybe about to use some church.
You see the Crow Prince with a person pinned to the ground. He's like the one guy who looks like he still has his shit together after the blast. You see him, there's a guy on the ground that he's got like a knee on his chest and he's just decking him over and over in the face. It's mayhem out here. What are you doing?
I cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice super, super loud. And I say, enough! It is over, empty eyes. And I cast the one off my shoulder, like as far as I can.
Which one?
Not
The guy.
Negan, but the
Back
The rat
up.
prince.
the back alley king. And throw him down.
He's
You
like
are
a
now-
rat prince.
You are now leaderless, and you all can go back to living your lives. No debt can hold you to these
Corpses.
corpses and thieves.
I hold her by her hair.
And then I just hold him up, like with his face all facing them.
No eyes.
And I cast light on him because I thought that was cool.
Damn.
It glows out his eye holes.
Wow.
Sick.
Make make an intimidation check at advantage.
All right.
Very intimidating.
Indeed.
All right. So. $20.
20. So you say this, you throw down the one body, you hold Negan up by his head, face outward. She's lifting up Nania by her hair. They're all hanging limp, their eyes carved out. And you see almost immediately, people like stop and look as you start to speak. Various faces in the crowd that has formed out here in this brawl look at you. Eyes start to widen, and many of them you can see an almost immediate fear. And they look around and they see the bodies and what's been done to them. As you throw.
Here, I'm gonna like.
Oh,
I'll
her,
kick
she's
her.
headless, actually. If I
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. She is headless.
So you just
you
have
got-
her head.
Okay,
You got
I
two.
have her head
Two
right here,
And you can like,
and then
yin
I'm
it,
just
like,
gonna kick her body out. real
Yeah.
fast and throw the head.
Yeah.
As you do so, the head hits and rolls towards one of these empty eyes whose head like fallen over, and he scurries back and kind of gets away and gets to his feet, and he just starts to run. A bunch of the other ones start to look uneasy, and they begin to back away a little bit. The Crow Prince, who was beating on the dude on the ground, just kind of breathes and looks back at the guy below him, and he's like, he just backhands him and stands up, and the guy scurries back. You see they're starting to move away slowly, but they're still not completely sure. And then you see among the crowd, shoving himself off one of who you assume to be one of the nobles of Na. He's masked in black. Pushing his way away from one of these masked figures, you see Norfolk bleeding down his nose over his face. They're done. Fuck them and fuck the lot of you. And he turns around and starts to walk away. And they all kind of look at each other and then at you.
I throw
And they-
Negan just ahead of me a little bit.
His body hits the ground. You see a couple of them jump. And they just start to disperse. Some of them running, some of them kind of slowly backing away, keeping an eye on everybody, kind of like staying low and ready just in case. But they slowly start to disperse, the whole crowd.
I still have like a mental thing to you, whatever.
I never changed
He
it,
was
but I
dead.
was dead.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Then I'll say something, and then when you don't respond, I'll say out loud, like, should we, like, capture one of them to find, like, their stronghold thingy to, like, take their money? Failed voice.
Or at the very
We
least
can-
to give to
we
the
can
guards and they can
Message Norfolk.
Yeah,
True.
Okay. I just didn't want to
That's
lose an
better.
opportunity to find all the debts that they were
Already collected.
stealing and disperse them to other more
Give
deserving
them to a
folk
charity.
than other people. Mostly us.
Yeah, like the farm guy.
Yeah, farm guy.
Oh, we should
Little bit of us.
revisit him. I know this shouldn't be the conversation we're having right after all this.
I'd like to shake his hand.
You see the Crow Prince kind of exchange a few quiet words with some of the people crowded around him, and he kind of nods and motions with his hand, and they all sort of split up and run off into the city. You see up on the rooftops, figures in black stand up holding bows and crossbows, and they all kind of just look down. You get a few nods from some of them, and then they scatter and
I
split
wave.
off.
Me too.
I'm not mad.
The Crow Prince walks up to you, and he kind of brushes like he has an itch with his arm. You see his hands kind of glowing with this pale blue light that, as he does, sort of just slowly dissipates and goes away. Thought you might have died.
I did.
It's
Isn't
true.
it weird?
Oh,
It's weird to die and come back.
It is.
I see the job's done, though. And we're not dead now, at least.
Are we gonna get in trouble for this one?
It's a good question.
No. Do you want accolades for this one?
I mean,
I think we should.
fuck 'em.
Do you think any of the other
I think all of them.
organizations that work with them would get mad about that?
I think they would probably be glad.
Opportunity.
Opportunities.
Okay.
And they
Yes.
would probably think twice before fucking with us.
That's
For
true.
good reason.
That would make a big name for us.
Yes. Even bigger than.
Accolades it is.
Yes.
I'll put in an extra word.
Exactly.
He turns and runs off.
Bye. Okay.
So drinks.
Yes.
Should
Yes.
we do anything with these bodies here?
No.
Or we just leave them in the streets to rot? Should we display them? Like more than just like laying them on the ground now?
They're scum. They can lay on the ground like
They don't
scum.
deserve anything.
Get eaten
Leave
by
them
the
in the mud.
rats?
Yes.
Yes. Mm.
So where's the nearest bar? Time to get. It's time to get a drink.
Yes.
Hopefully one's open too.
Are all the bodies somewhat close to each other? No.
Or actually, let's go gambling. Let's just treat ourselves.
I already lost
We
a hand.
deserve it.
What else do I lose? Dry
Your bank account.
now.
Try. Maybe tomorrow. No.
I mean, honestly, if it wasn't so late, I'd say we need a bath. Because we all look like shit.
He needs.
You really need a sock.
I'll get out of my wraith form now.
And you probably
I don't know if soaking is the best idea
breast
right now.
bandages.
Yeah, how healed up is he? Is he just not dying but still bleeding a lot?
I mean,
Or
how
like-
many hit points you got, boss?
14.
Oh, where he is.
Okay.
You do have. Roll a d4.
Me?
Yep.
A 1.
You have 2 levels of exhaustion.
That's nothing. Wait till you're on drugs.
Do you need help though? To get there?
Hold on. I have to remember what 2 levels of exhaustion is. It's taking a minute to load.
Do you need to pick it back right?
Yes, I'm a little slowed down right
I've
now.
never done my hit dice.
The closest bar would be the Armored Duck.
That one's decent. To the armored duck?
Sure.
Do we have rooms anywhere?
I don't.
I think the last
so.
place we stayed was the armored duck.
Yeah, I don't think we.
No.
Go right now.
We don't because we were in jail.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah. That's where we were
Probably-
staying the last
You
night.
probably don't collect that money back. You're like, I paid for 3 days, and yeah, I was in jail for a couple of them.
Or
but-
do you think we need to go
We,
to
it was the last day we paid for when we went to jail, so
Yeah.
it conveniently kind of.
Do we know if our name has been like cleared yet?
You were released.
Yeah, we were released publicly with him.
Hey,
Exactly.
So enough that maybe the people of the armored duck would hear we didn't do terrible, terrible things. Or do we know, is the armored duck like the place that all the guards go?
That's
no.
he said no. That's what I for some reason had in my notes once.
But what the Nick Bits is for all the people downtrodden.
Yeah.
We probably fit in there.
Or
Well,
all the
yeah,
people
bloody-
whose
But not
asses
be
just
known.
got kicked are there.
Oh yeah,
But
they're
not
probably
be
going to the
known.
bar.
She likes us. Especially him.
Mm.
And
I don't
her.
That's a safe
any more
place.
of a handful tonight.
That's a good spot.
Shut your mouth. Shut your whore mouth.
Are those all the minty ones?
She's a bitch, I tell you. I
They're
don't know how
horrible.
to change her.
Yeah,
her
but are they
accent.
mint ones or peanut butter ones?
I don't understand.
What do you?
The Oriable, what's in these?
Oreos.
Peanut butter.
Roll a
Oreos.
d20.
Peanut butter and Oreos. I didn't know. She's asking if they're mint or Oreo or peanut butter, and I was like, they're Oreo. I don't know the answer to that.
But
Mac,
So-
I gotta roll my new
Hit
hit dice.
Oh, you never added HP?
Oh, 7. So I just add a 7. Why do I feel like I never know how to
Good
do
lord.
this?
what?
That's good shit.
That's a 4.
Oh, it looked like a 7 where I was at. Shit.
Plus
Oh, yeah.
1, so you get 5. And not there. Go
Oh.
back to your click off there, your little ability thing.
Oh.
And then manage P.
Are we riding together tomorrow?
And
It's fine.
5.
Mm,
I'm just meeting you guys out there.
yeah.
Is that all you have?
Where is
Unless I walk.
Apparently.
If I stay at my
yeah, 'cause
mom's,
this was
I'm gonna
what
stay at my
he
mom's.
buffed.
And you could
Was that 2?
meet at my mom's, or just try. I mean, you're not that far away from my mom.
25 minutes.
All you do is roll and then just add what you
Yeah.
roll to the rolled HP, and it does the bonuses
Would that be out of your way then?
I feel like you
Would that
did
be out of
your.
your? It'd probably be out of your
If she
way,
got temporary
definitely,
HP, I think you did.
To go to your mom's.
Mm.
I don't know where.
Where's
Where's the place?
Hit points.
Well,
Super,
currently-
super low.
Then yeah.
For Mac, we're 40
What's it
before.
called?
right?
Okay.
That was probably the rest of the
Cool.
thing in my mouth.
This is all.
K1 speed.
K1 speed.
So your max was 40.
So did you just gain
I
6?
can't.
Go 5.
5.
Yeah,
So,
plus 1.
But the roll needs to be 45 now.
Meeting there at 10.
Because
Her,
Right when they
her
opened,
big
when I
number
said-
up top was 40 before.
How busy are you right when you open? They're like, no,
Let's
it's,
do this.
I'm like, perfect.
Alright,
We'll
great.
be there at 10. Well, because they wanted like $150 for a reservation.
none of that makes sense.
For the amount of people, I don't know how many
If
people
you
are
roll
going to
5,
be
you
there.
gain
Yeah.
1 from a plus 1
I'm just like,
competition, and that's
well, it was a paintball
From
place.
32.
Was
yeah, I
if
couldn't
you
lie if
make a
46.
reservation and don't
50
cancel it
hours
within
left.
10 days of making the reservation, which didn't matter when you cancel it,
Doesn't that,
but
it's
you have to pay
constitution, right?
$100 just to cover like you took up a slot that someone else could have. Because they only do reservations. I think the latest one is 1:30.
What's your
They're up until 10,
constitution?
and they only take
What
reservations
It's
till
plus
1:30.
1.
What the fuck? Like I was not trying
Off
to
that.
do pay all of
It's
this
like your
early, but
thing.
it just so happened to like that's how it was.
That works for me. I'm not like a late night. No.
Oh, I don't think it was
Get rid
ever
of that.
really late night.
Yeah,
It was pushing like more start at noon
Yeah.
and people like 6. You know what I mean?
I'll
Like
go back then because now
I
you're
think
done.
that was
because of
missing
that, I
though.
couldn't do
Yeah.
that. I didn't want to
That's
show
what
up
it's
and then be like slam packed and we don't get to
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you should
I
add
like to
5 to that.
Yeah.
go through the lines and loopholes and
Okay, now apply.
go to Seaport and get the fast pass and shit.
No, that's
Make
okay.
everything as quick
Okay.
as possible
It does
so you
sound
can
like-
do
Now
the
it makes
things.
sense. Yeah. I'm like, the final number is correct, but
How do you get that?
how to get there, yeah.
But then, and then they
Okay,
also
we're
said that
good. We're good now.
if like people cancel or whatever and you don't have the amount of people you said you'd have, like there's no penalties or anything. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
So right now I think it's gonna be me, you, Brian, Vince, Malachi, and Mark.
Okay.
Because Mike never replied. Matt said he might not be able to make it. And then Jalen said he couldn't.
Oh, you're talking about playing smart?
Okay. So where are you going? The armored duck, the naughty gnome, the marbled lady, the nicked bits.
Anywhere.
I think the armored duck.
That's the closest.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like just a. So you guys, the Fable Stable is on like the outside of the open trade bazaar area, like the outdoor. And the armored duck is just like across that. It's also on the outskirts of that. So. All right. Well, you're.
Beeline it. I shrink. Let me beeline it.
You shrink. Yeah, you're severely injured, fucked up asses
We're all leaning on each other.
stumble your way to the armored duck.
Except for this one, she looks great.
Oh yeah, amazing. So good.
How much damage did you take?
None.
You got hit the first
She
time,
got
right?
healed.
But remember, there was 2 mass cure wounds.
So
Wow.
pretty much like that.
Counterspell, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. You guys go to the armored deck. You open the door and head on in. It's pretty busy. It's relatively late into the evening. You see a lot of people who seem to be deep in their cups, either in a good way or a bad way, depending on where you look in the room. You see the familiar Fendril back behind the bar with the cross eyes. He kind of like looks at you as you come in. You think maybe he's looking at you. Yeah.
Use my free hand that's not holding all up. Like, do you have any rooms available? Please say yes.
How many?
Like 3. 2.
Two's fine.
2.
Yep.
Take them.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out whatever gold from my little pouchy thing.
How much?
Yes.
Pieces.
It charges you 1 gold per room for the night.
Do we need to stay here more than one night?
We'll decide tomorrow.
And we
I
could
think-
use a round of drinks.
Around the drinks, perhaps a sterile bandage.
Maybe a couple.
A few if you have.
Do you have a basin that we could use to fill up with water?
In your room.
Okay.
What do you want to drink?
What do you want? Oh, well, do you need some whiskey? You need nothing? You want water?
Sure.
A lot of water?
Ale.
Hey, best ale you got. And if you have any liquor, a bottle of liquor.
Call it a gold piece for the lot.
Bing!
I tip.
He's surprisingly agile on catching the
Mm,
gold
I'm
piece.
sure. Professional.
Okay. You guys find a table? I
Did he have the
presume?
sterile band-aid wrap?
Did you ask for
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Mhm.
I was
Oh.
absolutely serious.
I can get you some dish rags.
That's
Probably
good
not.
enough.
After this, the cost, I have some more
Okay.
things I can wrap up.
It's covered in blood.
Yeah.
Other people's.
No,
I think that's worse.
my clothes. No, like the stuff I have in the bag of food.
It's okay. We go.
This guy.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
that really short dress I borrowed from home.
Let's make it shorter, shorter.
It's just a shirt at this point. Yeah. So you guys find a table, get yourselves seated and situated. Eventually, he does bring out drinks. Yeah, kitchen is closed. He informs you if you ask about food. But-
No appetite. Not after that.
Damn. I will
We act tough,
prestidigitate
but
But half my guts are hanging out.
things. Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
They're
sure
done.
gonna have some gnarly scars though.
My
Ladies
armor
love it.
looks like half my guts were hanging out at some point.
I put them back in, don't worry, LOL.
Did you put them in the
Damn.
right way?
I just got
You
rid of
gotta eat
mending.
something first.
You just thought of what?
I can change one cantrip. I just got rid of mending. I'd be like fixing your armor. My new one.
Tomorrow we go shopping. Only a little bit. Not a lot. I drink my ale and prestidigitate any bandages that come my way, clean them, rewrap my little stub. Eventually, probably not bleeding anymore. Maybe.
Maybe.
It starts to. Like, as you take the old bandage off, it kind of, like, pulls and peels off
Do you
some
need
of
to
the...
temporize?
Probably.
You want me to do it?
With what?
My sword?
What?
Like, you put it in flame, and then it's kept many people alive.
Well, I feel fine, except for
It feels fine.
But what if you bleed out?
put it back in.
I hold my chain up and it lights on fire.
I
Are
mean,
you sure?
I'm not saying no, but probably not the chain. Maybe use the chain to heat something.
Really?
You see a couple concerned
texture.
people, like, looking at the flaming chain.
I put it on.
Yeah, maybe wait till we get up in the room.
Put it around my neck.
Nah, fuck them. I get the attention of Crosslight Mickey. Marky,
Garçon!
Garçon. Bring me this much whiskey.
Okay.
You did
He
this.
goes away.
You know,
He brings you twice as much as you asked for.
Wait,
cool.
doesn't somebody have burning hands?
I do, but I only have a hand now. How's that work? Burning
Burning
hand?
Burning
But
hand.
that was like
Yeah,
It's a
that's
15-foot cone.
yeah.
Now it's
I
a,
thought it was a touch thing.
now it's a 5-foot cone.
no.
Get the.
He
Don't
could
have
heat
a pan.
metal.
Don't we have a pan
Oh,
or something
that'd be perfect.
in the
Wait,
bag of
I
holding?
have bowls.
Yes, we
Or
Metal
pots.
pans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
pots.
does. Yeah.
I've got pots and pans.
I will. Oh god. Okay, cool. I have a lower spell slot. I'm gonna do like many levels. I will first take the whiskey. It's like a mix of like cleaning it and
Drinking it after
Yeah,
you
after
oh
you
my
did that.
it
god.
kills the germs.
It kills the germ. Can't waste the liquor.
Science or whatever. And then the pan bowl put in the table somewhere. Is it going to light the table on fire? Do I think if I heat metal on the thing?
It's possible.
Oh yeah, probably. I'll hold it.
Wait, I can
There's
hold
resistant
it.
fire damage.
I'm also resistant from the cake.
Hold on. Do you have an ale? What is an ale?
No.
Ale.
Oh.
Ale, I have ale.
Oh, well,
Let me see
hold
it.
on. Just
I
put,
dump it on the table and put the thing on it.
On the ale.
Well, yeah, I make it a wet
Just-
spot.
put a
Okay.
magical item on. Okay.
There's too much thinking.
I put two swords down like this.
Too late.
She already spilled out your ale.
Yeah, I dumped it. I'll buy you another one.
Okay, you're heat metaling on the pan?
Yeah. It's like a saucepan kind of thing or something.
Yeah. You see people all around start to look at the
The
sizzling
smell
pan.
is gonna be
Oh, no.
interesting.
We're scaring these people out of here.
Down the footstep.
I don't know if I have the strength to do this myself. Someone hold my arm into this.
I will.
I assumed it'd be you. I don't know why.
Roll damage on heat metal.
It's only 2d8 because I did it at only second level. 7. Not bad.
Yeah, you take that.
7 points of stump damage.
Stool damage.
Boom! Do I have to roll for concentration?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's 10 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you maintain
do that
concentration
long.
on it long enough to get the whole
Impressive.
job done, which
That's
is
impressive.
great. Roll another bit of damage.
He passes out. Fuck!
8 more.
Okay,
Still fine.
great.
In pain.
Yeah. Ow, right? There's the sizzle. There is a bit of a smell. It's not great.
I finished most of the whiskey and there's still a little bit in there. I'm like,
Smells like bacon, guys.
Oh shit, he quenches it.
Those of you watching do see as the pan, I assume you drop concentration, does start to cool down all the ale underneath it, most of it at least in a ring. You kind of see like a ring of ale, like a few inches away from the pan still there, but like where it was, has dissipated. You move the pan, you see like a black circle on the wood. But there's still just like bits of kind of sizzly steam going around. People around the bar are some are like truly disgusted. There are some who are like shouting like, "What the fuck was that?"
Mind your business.
Right.
Jedi business. Go back to your drinks.
Fendril is
Marky,
staring at you from the bar. You think
around the drinks
No,
for
that's the only
everybody.
time he's ever. You
Drinks on-
fuckers.
Drinks for everybody. How much?
50 gold.
Jesus.
50 gold.
That's buying a new couple tables.
You're welcome.
Whatever.
Find a new armored duck.
Double armor. Double duck.
He takes the 50 gold from you. The people who are disgusted kind of like,
Triple D.
all right, at the beer.
Okay.
Darkness drives me
Smooth things over.
Social skills.
It's conversation starts to pick back up in the room, and then you hear from all the way across on the back end in the corner, "That was so fucking nasty!"
You're nasty.
Yeah!
How far away are they?
Oh my god.
I am!
Oh,
Maybe you think of Rocco the
do I see him?
It's like,
Oh,
wow.
Do I see him?
Give me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the guy that yelled?
Yeah. It's been a rough night, asshole. You said perception?
13. 8.
13.
13. Tough to make out. It's a packed room.
Stand up and look around and be like, say it again.
Someone, you see a very small gnomish figure get up on a table. Yeah!
I'll viciously mock him. Say,
You're gonna kill him.
no.
What?
It's vicious mockery. It's not that bad.
Okay.
No, non.
Kill him.
What's the save?
Wisdom 16.
Sadly,
Your mother didn't mind my stub last night.
You failed.
Oh.
Roll damage. You
What
know you can mock
are-
people without doing damage. You don't have to make it a spell.
I do.
Have you met him?
It's been a long night. Oh, 2.
Okay. You say that, and he drops to his knees and holds his head. No!
I'm gonna do a minor illusion of like a little gnome lady and like a stub, just like nudging her face around.
People around start to laugh.
Fuck.
Oh my god, yeah, he kind of just looks like confused and hurting, and you can see he's like angry, but it's also kind of funny, and he's like, he doesn't know how to feel about the situation.
Accurate.
He just sort of backs down into his chair.
That's what I thought. Anyways. More whiskey, please.
50 more gold. No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
Just have a couple more little.
Yeah, I'm drinking pretty heavy.
Not getting plastered, but I'm waiting until I can't feel my hand, arm. Well, you know what I mean.
Mm.
The nub.
Might
You're
be
always gonna
for
think
that.
it's there.
I know. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, ah, what the fuck?
Trying to brush your hair back or
Yeah.
something. Just
Gonna brush my teeth. We don't brush our teeth.
whole new life.
Medieval world.
You are provided with as many drinks as you like.
Yes. I'll have 1 or 2 more, and then I'll see my way to bed.
Say,
I have a hell of a time getting dressed into my bedclothes.
you have bedclothes?
No, I
do you
don't.
need help?
My bedclothes
I mean-
means naked.
Bards might have bed.
I take that back.
How unlike you. No, I pretty much I assume like taking off like the armor,
Yeah.
like being in the underclothes ish kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you
My
do have
skivvies.
leather armor.
I would take.
Yeah.
It's
I
got
always
me
forget that.
doff my armor. Do you mind giving me a hand?
Yes, Alex.
Don't you have mage hand? No.
I do. Feels like cheating at this point.
You know, it'd be like just make it appear at the stump.
we're gonna play with that tomorrow. I have
I
ideas.
still have a hand.
Then I will go to bed.
Anybody doing anything else before retiring for the evening?
Do you need anything else on?
I do not stay down and keep an eye out for anybody. Let's go to bed. I'll cast alarm ritually, just out of habit, around the room.
Okay.
I'm going to take off my alchemist ring. Oh wait, no, we already did that.
The divination ring, yeah.
I
Oh,
will
wait, no.
do alarm on the other one. Because I have that now. Thanks, bro.
Sharon.
Okay, yeah, we already did that.
Spell share.
Yeah. I'm going to stay up a little bit and make sure it stays alive. So scared. I'll just stay up and knitting.
Okay.
I'm gonna knit Regina's skirt this time.
I like the image of this like big beefy orc girl just like
Knitting.
fucking knitting in the corner.
In a rocking chair. The blanket on her lap.
Covered in scars and tattoos.
That's funny. You need to knit yourself a sweater that has like the same scars and tattoos on it.
A green sweater.
Good stretches for your bear form.
Hey, that's an idea. You like scale mail that like. Anyways,
That'd be gross though, because then all my hair would be sticking through it.
well, it's gross anyways. Turn into a bear.
It's all natural.
I've seen.
You will eventually find your way to sleep. Comes pretty easy, probably, for most of you after the exhaustion of the day, and particularly that fight.
The shit beaten.
Hmm.
It's been a rough 2 nights. Prison murder.
That's
shit,
true, yeah.
Shit duty.
Yeah,
Duty.
yeah.
Big baddie murders.
Duty.
Like
You need a vacation.
Yeah.
we traveled the
We
world.
need to get out of
but
this.
We need a
I
vacation.
need to get out of this city.
Anywhere we go would be
Oh.
delicious.
I have been itching to get out of this city.
Is it because you have bear hair?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
First Sleep.
I've never stayed anywhere this long before. Besides when I was like a baby. But even then we kind of traveled, so.
Morning finds you.
I
Do
bring
you,
everybody breakfast up.
Huh?
I go down early and I bring everybody some breakfast up.
Oh. Rokari comes up with breakfast for everybody. Comes up a million plates.
I make several trips. But I'm all like just trying to hold as much as I can.
You'll gather in one room, I presume, for
Yes.
breakfast and
Still doing what the hungry.
chats.
Always.
Famished.
What is it? What is the breakfast? Do we need a knife and fork?
Potatoes,
Swing by with
eggs.
just a fork.
Both are
A fork might help. You have like there's eggs, and it's like a thick, like fried slices of ham, like in a kind of like slab, you know. You could probably get through it with a fork. It'd be easier with knives,
You want me to cook your food for you?
No.
Chew it. With
or you
my
could just hand it. Yeah.
Take the big slice.
use
of
my
steak.
ring of teething and eat my breakfast.
There you go.
It's like all vicious.
Some buttered bread.
Are you feeling any better, Ola?
Oh yeah, we got a long rest.
Yes, we got a long rest.
Guess I should check that out.
I'm alive, but
It was not your
I
time
owe
to
you
go.
a great debt.
Yeah.
This is
A mild debt.
a great. This was your passion. This is
It's okay.
your occupation. This was.
I can please people in many other fashions.
I'll make it right.
Okay. I appreciate the sentiment. If you would have said it more dirty, I'd appreciate the sentiment. See, shitty jokes are still here.
So they want to go to the bathhouse.
I do not want to see what I have seen of you so far. I think we all need a break from the bathhouses.
I mean, I was
Don't we
thinking it
have a
would be
basin?
hot, relax your muscles. We
I was
like,
giving you shit.
Don't we have our basin in our
Basin?
rooms?
I'm the only one small enough for the basin.
What?
I mean, I don't.
I
You
mean, the
might be able
basins
to
are
wash
for
your,
like whore
foot.
baths. It's not like a tub. It's like a wash basin.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reduce you in size so you can get a little better water?
Little dragon bath.
Little dragon ball. Big old lizard.
I'm just so small.
I assume in our travels and in my outfits that I probably have gloves. You think?
I have gloves of missile snare.
I
I
mean,
like
that's,
them.
that's a little fancy. I don't want them to size to my body because they'd be like the nub of missiles. Like,
Oh my god.
this is my arm condom of missile snare. So I don't get fucked up by
When it's still
arrows.
the fingers, all just like.
Just-
Just little
This
tiny
was-
fingers.
Was this your fucked up hand or your non fucked
Yeah,
up?
fuck it.
Okay.
If I don't have gloves, I'm gonna go buy gloves somewhere at some point. So you tell me.
Roll a d20.
13.
You have gloves.
Sick. I'll put one on. Try to get it on there. Put the other one on. Like,
So it's just like an air balloon, like you blow up a glove. And
we have little pieces of wire for spell components.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna like tie the glove to my hand, like twisty bag
Like
style.
Brent tie.
Yeah. I'd like to experiment and cast Mage Hand in the glove.
Okay.
Does it do stuff?
Yes. It can do as Mage Hand do.
So I can use my action to control a hand, manipulate an object, open and unlock door container, still retrieve an item from an open container, pour contents out of a vial, etc. So like I can
Can you
just
play music?
do stuff. I don't know if it'd be quite dexterous.
Yeah. I mean, Mage Hand is a concentration spell, correct?
No, it just lasts a minute,
Oh, well, then cool.
and it's cantrip.
You'll have to recast it every minute for as long as
But
you want
it looks
an
like a
active
passable
hand.
hand, I guess.
Yes, it will have
It
severe
does.
limitations, right? It can
Good.
only do 5 pounds, so
Right, it's better than no hand.
yeah.
I'm not going to be carrying gallons of milk right there.
he can put on and take off his shirt.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Well, because one hand is doing the heavy lifting.
I feel like
The
it
other
can be
hand's just
dexterous because I can pick
unbuttoning
locks
buttons.
with it.
But
Although maybe that's a rogue special hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Special.
I mean,
creative
mine can
thinking.
do all the normal stuff that I do anyways. Oh, carry more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds.
Can't activate magic items though.
We do have a zombie hand too.
I know that's in my plans too, but I can't
You just have
put
a
that on.
glove, just always like trying to escape. Put that against the loot.
Yeah.
That was my plan.
You will create death
Jazz.
metal. You will create death metal in this fucking universe.
I was absolutely going to try and
It's like, oh, that's
get to someone that can make me like a little,
just start doing false harmonics.
yeah, some kind of like attachment for my wrists so I can
It's a fingerless
eventually
glove.
Well, I don't have any fingers.
But like, no, but on his
Handless
body
glove.
hand.
I know.
And then you just put it the rest of the way on your arms.
Like an elbow glove.
Yes.
Like a, Anyway.
This is
It
conversation
smells
for
funny.
later. But I want a.
Your little gnome from girlfriend might like it.
I can get attachment for that.
I'm gonna get an attachment for that.
Some sort of bracer thing. Like I already have my like arm bracer thing that now
Yeah.
is handless, but that obviously attaches to my hand. Something that like I don't know, a threaded end, something that can attach other things to eventually, or some sort of mechanical way to fix things. Because I don't know if they have threaded stuff.
Yeah. But maybe they have like latches and stuff.
I mean, they have
like
jars,
a post,
right? There's
just
jars.
like a thing sticking out. Put it on there.
That or like
Gosh.
a, how sometimes you have to put something because there's like a slot and then you can turn it and it like locks it in place.
That'd probably be doable.
Hmm.
Anyways, that's my plan today is to go talk to people about that.
What can you do about
Yeah.
this?
Check this out.
What can you do with the stuff behind? Early in the morning.
Too early in the morning for that shit.
That's my job.
rested.
I sing the songs.
Yeah, we long rest. That's full hit points.
Sick.
I'm going to take today to just sit and study those spells that Philip gave me a long ass time ago. Although that was technically like 2 weeks ago.
Kind of like ages.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Add them to my book.
pray. I'm just more like keep it like a thankful prayer. Thanks for getting us out of all this shit.
Bro, thanks.
You the homie.
Thanks for everything you do.
Shout out to my man.
I don't think I'm gonna do much. Just hang around.
Relax.
Take the day off.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the bathhouse with me?
Yes. Girls' Day, relaxing,
Spa day.
spa day.
Get
I
your
will
fingers
get you some
did.
treats.
Get your toes did.
I'll get some bakery goods. Go get them.
Yes, that's what we're gonna go do.
Carbs and hot dogs.
Get my hair did, new braids.
Yes,
You
get
did
the
it by
yourself.
because they rip
Yeah.
all our
Why?
shit out.
Huh?
I got the bipolar bead things because you bought me those
We
beautiful
do need
beads.
to get
and
more
bonbons.
beads. We're gonna get more beads. We're gonna get our hairs did. It's gonna be a good day.
You want to get magic tattoos?
Whoa.
No.
Hard no.
Okay.
Real, Christine? Yes.
Dariah, you should message Norfolk. And see if he knows of any recently vacant strongholds of empty eyes with stuff in it.
Hello.
But before that, look at the shit we stole from the assholes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
See what it is.
I'll work on identifying it. I'll play it all out and detect magic first.
Okay. Laying it all out and detecting magic. Negan's sword.
Ooh, shit.
We make a small pile of magic versus not magic.
Indeed, indeed. Nania. had that small device,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
little
shit.
ball with all the knobs and things that she manipulated. The back alley king had a ring that was magical. His short sword is magical, and as
You're gonna
you're
say shorts.
his short sword
On his
magical.
pants.
And as you're looking at the short sword too, it has almost the look of like a violin's bow. But so it's like the blade extends out, but it has like a cutout on one side, right? And like where, like if you're thinking of it in terms of a bow, right? Like where that string is, it's this like razor thin stream of light that just
Sick.
like in from one end to the other in that cutout within the blade on one side.
If it helps you not have to do all this again in 5 minutes, I'm also going to cast Identify on everything.
Well, okay. Also, his coat, his like patchwork leather duster that he had, and there's also a thing that looks like a key, but has a like vial on one end of some kind of like green viscous liquid.
Gross.
So we're identifying everything.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
Negan's sword.
Sounds fucking sick.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
It's not for me, but it's
Well, the short sword was the one with the light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Negan's sword was the one he jumped around and
Murdered
killed everyone.
everybody.
Which could be a thing for the sword, it could be something he had.
I
Yeah.
think that was something.
Okay.
The fans out.
Mhm.
Negan's sword is the katana of the Crimson Shogun. It is a +2 long
Oh.
sword
Oh. Good lord.
and has 2 special properties. The first is deflection. When you are the target of a successful melee weapon attack, you can use your reaction to attempt to deflect the blow. Make an attack roll. If your roll is higher than the attack roll made against you, you successfully deflect the blow and deal weapon damage as with a normal melee attack.
That's good.
2. Swift and deadly. When attuned to this sword, you can cast the spell Steel Wind Strike.
Shit.
You can use this feature once per long rest.
Oh my god.
So what is it considered? Is it a martial weapon?
A long sword.
It's a long sword. I think
martial.
it's
Two-handed?
martial.
One-
It's
one hand.
it's very what's that called? Variable? Very
Yeah,
versatile.
versatile, thank you.
So one or two hand.
Yeah, one or two-handed. One-handed is a D8. If you do it with two hands, it's a D10.
Who is
Maybe.
proficient in long swords?
Ironically.
You can't do sneak attack with long swords, just so you're aware.
Because not finesse.
Correct.
Okay.
Big side. We'll draw straws for it later. But we'll, fun. Man, that'd be real.
You're just gonna.
Yeah, I am.
Bring a little gnome with a samurai sword, that'd be badass.
Oh my god.
And then he
that
has
is
not-
So fast.
It's magical, so it sizes to you.
Yeah. Now it's the Tonto.
Oh, that's stuffy.
That's a time.
Yeah.
You said the orb.
What? An orb.
Anita's
the
knob
the
orb.
small
Oh.
device there.
Anita's knobs.
Anita's
Oh my
knob.
god.
Those are in the streets somewhere. Fucking whore. Cure.
Oh my god.
Okay. This item is called a chronolometer. Chronolometer.
Chronolometer.
Yes.
While attuned to this device, you have a +1 bonus to intelligence saving throws. The first time you attune to the chronolometer, you choose one language you don't know. You subsequently know that language while attuned to the device.
Damn.
And has 3 special features. One is called Time Bandit. At the start of your turn, roll a d6. No action required. On a 1 to 3, you slow down time, gaining an additional action on your turn and doubling your speed until the end of the turn. On a 4 to 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. The next time you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, you can re-roll the check and take either result. Once you use this feature of the chronometer, it cannot be used again until the next dawn. The second feature is called Fate Swap. As a reaction, when you see a creature within 30 feet of you take damage, that creature gains an additional action if it is the creature's turn, or can take an action immediately even though it isn't the creature's turn, which is how she was able to allow Negan to attack after one of you did damage to him. Once you use this feature of the chronometer, it cannot be used again until the next dawn.
It's a month.
Dawn.
Oh.
That's expensive.
And then the last thing is part of a whole. This is a device that is meant to be a part of something else. And as such, its magic might function sporadically or with unpredictable side effects as determined by the DM.
Sick.
Unless we find like its counterpart or something.
Possibly.
Where's this bitch live?
Sets.
Where's this
No.
picture?
She did now.
Where did this bitch live?
Where is this bitch live?
We think we know that.
Both of these items require attunement, by the way, so you are aware. What to next?
Short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be cool.
Sounds like it looks cool. Regardless.
This short sword is called Steel Song. You have a +2 bonus to attacking damage rolls with this magic weapon.
Sick.
This violin bow is dangerously sharp, beaming along the singing voice of its wielder and the echoes of past battles to amplify its cut. When you make a successful melee attack with Steel Song, you can choose to spend one of your bardic inspiration. This requires attunement by a bard.
Wow. So
Someone
we're
else is
flipping a
getting
coin for that
Negan's
samurai
sword.
I don't think we need to do
That
that.
made that choice easy, I guess. When you make a successful melee attack with Steel Song, you can choose to spend one of your bardic inspiration uses to make the target more vulnerable. When you do so, choose which one of the two effects below to trigger. The first is called Cacophony. Steel Song's vibrations fill your target's head, distracting them. They must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or have their AC reduced by an amount equal to your Charisma modifier for the next attack made against them.
Damn, dude.
Second possible effect to trigger with your inspo use is called Sharp Notes. Steel Song beams with terrifying intensity, threatening to slice through your enemy like butter. The target must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or suffer additional slashing damage equal to your Charisma modifier.
It's pretty sick.
That second part is every time you attack? Or just like once a day type thing? Or?
So to trigger one of those two effects, he spends one of his bardic
Bardic
inspirations.
inspirations,
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Go ahead and add that.
The ring?
Go ahead and attune to that shit.
Nobody else can use it.
No.
This is called Ring of Stolen Alacrity.
Sounds good.
This ring has a loose outer layer that's covered with illustrations of a person caught in various stages of running. If you spin the outer layer, the person appears to animate and run. If you aren't surprised while wearing this ring, you can use your reaction when you roll for initiative to spin the ring and speak its command word. You use this reaction after you know the initiative order, if the GM shares it with you, but before any creature takes its turn. Choose a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you that also rolled for initiative. That creature must succeed on a DC 13 Charisma saving throw, or swap the total of its initiative roll with yours. A willing creature can choose to fail this saving
Just
throw.
of the roll, not of the final number.
Yes. A willing creature can choose to fail the saving throw, so you use it on a friend if they're cool with that. Once this property of the ring has been used, it can't be used again until next dawn. If the GM doesn't share the initiative order with you, you can choose up to 3 creatures that you can see within 30 feet of you as part of this reaction. You immediately learn whether each of those creatures acts before or after you in the initiative order. Afterward, choose one of those creatures to make this saving throw as normal. So generally, I don't tell you the initiative of your enemies. So you can
find
just
out
like pick 3 of them if
and
they're
then
within 30
swap
feet,
with one of them.
and then you know if they go before or after you, and potentially swap.
Or swap with the person if you need.
Yes, or you can
Trying to
swap
go
with an
first.
ally if it's like more beneficial to you.
Oh, it could be an ally. Okay.
Yeah. Because they can choose to fail the save, and then you just swap spots.
Is that attunement?
No. Just a once a day Nito burrito.
What about the key with the vial?
It is called Lock Melter.
Oh shit.
Has one feature called Breaking In. You can use a bonus action to put this key in a lock and turn it, causing the acidic liquid in the key to pour into the lock. The acid destroys the key itself and the inner workings of the lock, making it harder to open by picking it, but making it easier to open with force. A lock that has been destroyed in this way can no longer be opened by its key. Roll 4d4. The DC for picking the lock is increased by this amount, while the DC for opening the lock with brute force is lowered by this amount.
And the coat.
Coat of the Back Alley King. This ratty-looking coat is a boon to smugglers and thieves everywhere. Inside, there are 50 pockets in unlikely seams and odd locations. 10 of these pockets are 2 cubic feet, 20-pound extra-dimensional spaces. 5 of these pockets are 8 cubic feet, 80-pound extra-dimensional spaces. And 2 of these pockets are 64 cubic feet, 500-pound extra-dimensional spaces. The remaining pockets are not extra-dimensional. These pockets move randomly inside the coat. Finding them requires a DC 20 intelligence check. Removing a specific item from a pocket costs an action. Anyone attuned to the coat, though, automatically succeeds on finding and withdrawing any item as a bonus action.
Good thing you didn't get this while you're still hooked on sharpshooter. No point.
Did some of those pockets have a 500-pound?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fuck.
It does require attunement to use without a pretty hefty check, though.
Like how many pockets were 500 pounds?
2.
It's like 2 bags of holding. What's done in a good way.
But it requires attunement.
Right.
Or you lose your shit in the pockets.
Requires attunement when you want to pull shit out.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should empty those fucking pockets right now.
Yeah, he didn't come empty-handed.
Turn all his pockets inside out.
In his coat.
What? He's the guy.
Do you
You
need
could have just
somebody
like,
to
reached in.
help you, Olaf?
It's easier to dump. Money?
To help me empty the pockets.
Maybe?
Look for stuff.
Money?
But I think we can do. Can you? Well, I know with a bag of holding, if you turn it inside out, everything dumps out, right? Can we turn the pockets inside out?
It can't be empty.
I mean, we have to
I
do
guess-
it one at a time with
I guess.
50 pockets.
Theoretically, it's going to take you a minute.
What else we gotta do today?
Sure. A lot of them aren't extra-dimensional.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell which. But you're just...
Emptying buckets like
What is
that.
that?
Lint again. Fuck.
Oh, if someone gave
some
you a coat, you'd
buttons,
check.
no matter what. You flip one inside out. 6 gold pieces.
Hey,
Nothing.
Peter.
Nothing.
Pay dirt.
Nothing.
He said pay dirt.
Peter.
Funny.
You do one, and like a little rat runs out of the pocket and scurries across the floor.
Rat prince. I stab.
He has a small crown. No.
Just in case.
it's the actual rat prince.
No, I do stab the rat just in case.
1 second.
Wait a second.
It's his twin brother. He's been polymorphed.
Goran?
No, I meant
Oh, the
it
rat.
could be. I meant the rat.
Gilbert,
Ironic.
actually.
The,
Because Goran was
back alley.
Goran. Gilbert was the brother.
That was so confusing. I like Ricari so much better.
Yeah. Remember when we didn't know your name ever?
Or my gender.
Yeah.
It's
So
your
you
fault.
wore a beard.
Yeah.
You made it really deep.
That's fine.
Are you looking at the rat's AC?
Yes.
More like, yeah, Dex.
I'm
I guess that is-
absolutely looking up the rat's AC.
First, I figure out what's in these pockets.
Yeah. What fun things.
Handses?
No hands.
No hands.
No hands in the
Watch your
pocket.
That was from my favorite play.
Hmm.
The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Pockets.
So I guess I didn't mention like what hand my ring of fanciness was on, but that wouldn't have disappeared, right?
Pardon?
Like my magic ring, depending on what hand it was on, it wouldn't have disappeared even if it was on that one, would it?
Your magic ring.
Yeah, my ring of protection.
No, the ring would have been left behind.
Gotcha. I would have picked it up.
That would have been a bummer.
Yeah, like oh no. Should have thought of that before. Sorry.
Roll a d20.
I would have freed up on a tomb this long. Bittersweet.
One pocket has a small vial with some kind of liquid. It emits a light red glow that leaves kind of a brief visible trail as it moves around in the air.
Identify.
This is Potion of Awkward Vigor.
Awkward?
Awkward,
Bigger.
indeed.
You
It
just
is-
always have a boner.
I'm quite vigorous. At a drop of a hat.
As you kind of pop the top
Can't
off
hide it.
and just give it a little smell. It's a concoction that holds a light smell of maple and cinnamon. The liquid in the bottle, you can kind of see it has like a small like heart-shaped window. You can see it sloshing around there. Upon drinking this potion, you regain 5d8 hit points.
Oh wow. Write it down.
For the next hour, you can only speak if you use your hand as a hand puppet to mimic your words.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. What if they don't have enough hands?
Then you can't speak. you have to. The only way to talk is through your hand as a hand puppet.
There's another one. I know.
But what if he's holding the sword? And he can't speak very hold out.
Yeah. It's very muffled.
Mhm.
It's your sword in your armpit for a minute.
Guys, wait for me.
Bonus.
That's fucking great. What a useful, random, weird thing.
It's like my magic unbreakable fishbowl.
Which still exists somewhere.
Besides that, you don't find a lot of other like stuff item wise. There is a smattering of coin in many of the different pockets. that ends up totaling up to.
This weirdo had 6 gold in one pocket and just different coins in other pockets.
He's
He probably,
Get out.
a lot
kept forgetting what fucking pocket they were in.
A lot of fucking
Probably
Pretty
too.
He had too many attunement items.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
one.
was attuned to that
I
sword
mean, well,
too.
he had the short sword. He had the key with the vial. I don't know if he had he had the coat.
Yeah. A good number of the things he would maybe typically have stored in there he was using. Totaling up to. There it is. 6,121
Copper.
gold pieces.
Jeez. Good thing
Glad
we
we
went through
looked.
this coat.
A lot of pockets. 2,463 silver pieces.
In the code?
He had 6,122 gold.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's a good thing we looked.
Oh.
That was worth a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Last time
Yeah,
I was
thank you.
here
I was
was
just thinking that.
6 gold pieces. I was getting excited.
And 979 copper.
Man, he's a penny pincher.
I'll
Leave
take
it
the
all in
copper.
there.
And I just leave it on the ground.
I take the copper.
You gotta be penny pinchers.
979.
We have those fancy like
You do have the
coin
pouches that
pouch
hold,
things.
That's true.
at least as far as Verglor is aware, an infinite amount of coin.
Yeah. Excellent.
He's never reached the upper limits.
He's a prince.
We'll start paying in copper.
That gave us exactly 3,000 silver, which is weird.
Weird.
Oh, when added to what's in your party fund?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How much gold is that? 300?
No,
Uh,
6,000.
No,
6,100.
How much
Yeah.
silver to gold?
Well, 3,000 I think would be 300 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
Pretty sure it's all 10 to 1.
Oh, yeah, that's why you said 300 gold.
Mhm.
I like
So hey,
how-
that
Yeah, all that copper's almost like 10 gold.
No.
No?
Like 1 gold.
1 gold?
no,
1,000
1,000?
copper.
no, it's like almost 10 gold.
Yeah.
1,000
Because
copper.
it'd be
yeah.
100 silver.
yeah.
Move the decimals.
Almost
I
10
moved them
gold.
too fast.
He's like, whoop! Nothing.
Nine
you
gold
ain't
and-
worth nothing.
9 gold and some silver.
Refilled our coffers a bit.
Plus silver, platinum.
Vergalor also just gave you like a hell of a payday right before this too.
I know.
I expect we will not have to buy drinks anywhere we go after today when he tells people what we did. Or
Oh, is he telling people?
accolades.
You
That's
requested.
what he said, yes.
You got all your magic items written down?
No.
Do we want to divvy up?
Magic items?
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to write them all in the back of
What's
the
a tune?
I'll take the
Cool.
bard one.
Steel song.
I really wanted that one.
What are you doing?
Huh? Did you? Just to look at.
Yeah.
What do you have?
You're so
Weapon,
done with
sword,
your palms.
whatever it was.
What do I have? I
you
have
have
a
a
plus
bunch.
1 rapier.
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch
Well,
of
you're all-
daggers,
you're-
but none of them are like plus 1s.
Fucking ankles and shit.
Would you
Everything
like
cracks with you.
a +1 short sword that absorbs magic?
Short sword is a finesse weapon.
Martial finesse light.
What does it do?
Once per short rest, when attacked with a spell, you may attempt to absorb it into the vindicated blade. A roll of 15 or higher, the blade absorbs 2d6 of the damage dealt to you by the spell. After absorption, your next successful hit with the weapon deals an additional 2d6 of that same damage type.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's not bad. Because my rapier does more damage, but only by a potential 2.
Can't
Because it's a d6 right now.
Can
I have
you
a
do
d8. Huh?
So can't you do it?
It's
You're
like
not proficient with it, but
Yeah.
And then you could
That's
just
true.
like use it as a
I'll use it in-
absorbing.
Yeah, my offhand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Don't
Yeah.
necessarily
It's attunement
attack with it until it's charged
Oh,
up.
shit, yeah. But yeah.
It's not. Damn.
The reason it's not is because that absorption thing is like you have like a 25% chance of being able to do it.
Pretty slim.
Oh, okay.
You roll a 20, and if it's 15 or higher, you get. That's
You
what
get
I've
to
never
do it.
had. It's never worked.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I try to cast magic at myself, or have people cast magic at me. I'm just like,
You just
ow,
take
ow,
damage.
ow.
Yeah, that's the helpful.
I just wanted to charge it. Never worked. Yeah, it's called the Vindicated Blade. It's a +1.
Do you want your cloak back? Try.
No, we can put it in the bag of holding. Or you can keep. Hang on.
Did you find it? Cool. I have a note here that it's customized. Does your show is +1 and all that stuff?
It does show +1. Yes.
Okay, I don't know what it's customized by.
Did anyone else want that? His sword.
It sounds sweet, but this thing is sweet too.
I think it's yours.
All right.
Can you use it?
I believe with Paladin I got all martial weapons.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll unattune to my chain and attune to that sword, and hopefully it's not cursed. Right? Hopefully it's not cursed.
Oh, wait, maybe we better check real quick.
Well, identify
Too
it.
late.
Tell me that or no?
No, it doesn't reveal curses. Did you find it in there?
Does it
I
look
feel
so-
like as
does
a
it-
cleric, you have to have something
Can't
that.
look as evil as the last one.
It doesn't. It just.
The other one looks
It
like
looks
Wait,
like
don't
a-
you have remove curse?
I do.
But will he
You
use
just cast
on
it just in
himself?
case.
Why do I have it prepared? I guess I didn't really prepare my
Do you have
spells.
protection from good and evil on yourself?
Because I always have that prepared. I don't know if that would apply here.
Why
Would
don't
that
you just let us know
apply to
if
that?
it talks to you?
Who wants? Well, he's doing that. Who wants the ring or the key with the vial, the lock melter? It should be somebody who has strength, who can hit things hard.
Not super strong.
Jiraiya,
What was that?
sorry. We're gonna give you the key of the lock melter key.
Oh.
Because you can turn it, and it doesn't help you pick locks or get in. It just helps you break a door open or a box or whatever.
Gladly accept.
So look it up and add it to your thing. Anybody want the Ring of Stolen Alacrity? Let's you.
It's attunement, right?
No, it's not a tournament.
Just
So let's you
one and
swap
done.
your initiative order with someone else. Mine is all. I guess out of character. My initiative is already super high, so I don't necessarily need it to go
Because
higher.
you have alert.
Let's say something about not being surprised on there too.
Yeah, which I already can't be surprised with.
Right. But like that's the only way it works if you're not surprised. And
Yeah.
you can whatever.
Wouldn't that be nice for
Oh wait,
you
I thought
magic users?
it gave you so you're
So
not
you can
surprised.
cast
No, it says
spells
if
before
you're not
they
If
all-
you're not
surprised,
surprised.
you can
So you
Yeah.
might be the best person to have it because you can never be surprised. So you can always use it.
Yeah, but then I would just probably end up swapping my initiative with somebody who's lower than me. Unless they roll really, really, really high, and then I can swap my initiative with.
It just depends on what you're trying to do
Yeah, that's true.
in the moment.
Does anybody else benefit from going earlier than they normally go?
Well, I was thinking the magic users can
Yeah.
cast like spells before we get in the way.
That's what I was thinking too.
Boom,
Is that you guys
boom,
can
boom
cast spells before people are, so you're not having to worry about
So what's the
fireballing.
Katana,
That's okay, no,
Crimson Shogun.
I can fireball crowds now. It's fine. You should hang on to it for now.
I'll take
I
it.
think that the Ring of Alacrity.
Stolen alacrity.
Yeah, the Ring of Stolen Alacrity. Yeah.
Sick.
How about the coat of 50 pockets?
It's like an olive, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to take a slot for that.
That's only when you want to pull stuff out.
Yeah, but like, what if we need a potion and we're in the
Then
middle of
don't put it in
battle? Yeah. I guess put it
Put
somewhere
in
else.
any of the other things we have.
The shared pouches. Yeah.
well, if you're in,
Just a big
if
storage
you're
device.
attuned, wait, did you say just don't attune to it? Was that your response to? Not
That's what
attune
they
to
were
it?
saying. If you, we could just not be attuned to it and just have this
'Cause
thing
we
that you
can.
can put stuff in, but you can't really get stuff out reliably.
Yeah.
Well, it only takes an action, or no? It takes a roll and an action to look for something if you're not attuned.
Correct.
You got really good investigation though.
That's true, but is it investigation check? I'm assuming.
Investigation 20, I think. Yeah.
Alright. I mean, someone's gonna have to wear it.
Yeah.
I think all of them pretty much full of achievements.
Yeah.
What do you have any slots open?
No.
Ricardi?
I got.
Oh, not even investigation. Intelligence.
Oh, okay. An intelligence check, which I only have plus. I have +3 to,
Me, same.
but no, you have +3 also. So none of us are super intelligent.
I can inspire you.
That's pretty intelligent, man.
I mean, yeah. But I
You
mean,
have a
none of us
-3.
have
Intelligence.
You have a
saving.
+3.
Saving throw, I have a +6.
You're 100%
But
more
it's
intelligent.
intelligence check.
Oh,
Real
check.
smart. But
I'm
do you have any
not real
achievement
smart.
slots open?
I'm trying to look. I forget where I look.
The other thing is, like, I already have the bag of holding, so, like, if one of you guys had another, and we have the shared pouch, but, like, if one of you guys had it, then you could put stuff in there if you needed
Well,
to.
we know she's not gonna wear it because it's ratty looking.
That's true.
Yeah. I got the Defender's Mantle, my Bloodbinder, and the Scimitar Speed.
Yeah.
I'm full by
Yeah.
now.
So I think you should just wear it for now. Like, you hang on to it, you wear it.
Okay. It's a lot of bags.
You don't have to use it.
That's true.
But we can't put it in the bag
No, we can.
or we're going to die.
We don't know that.
It
Correct.
might be good to hide a little bit of gold in all the different pockets.
We just put all the gold out of the pockets.
Well, I know, but just in case, like, somebody gets one of our purses and runs off with it, then at least they have something.
Except then every time you want to go buy something, you have to wait an hour.
It'd be a good.
It would
Really,
stop you.
really look through your
That's what
pockets.
you need for Amazon.
Probably what Ricardo needs in the game, too.
Yeah, true.
Stop spending our money.
Yeah. I'll be back later to buy these spices. What do you guys mean is a bad idea? Well, not a good idea. Okay, what else we got? The fancy ball of doom,
Yes.
the nipple
Yep.
tassels
The
of justice.
chromolometer.
Yeah, how do you spell that?
Chrono.
Chrono,
I
like
looked
clock.
up. Okay.
Low meter.
Hello,
Which I forget
M-E-T-E-R.
what it does. It sounded good, but I can't
Is
fucking.
that the one that you drink and you get like 5d8 or something like that?
No. We have that
Yeah.
too. We have that too. We saw because I'm on the wrong thing.
What a
Yeah, this looked like
hassle we have. So many things to do.
something that could be good for a
Embarrassment
lot
of
of people.
riches.
Uh,
I cannot find it.
I found it. So it's a +1 to intelligence saving throws.
Did you find both of those things, Tim?
You learn a language you
I got
didn't
that
know,
sword, dude.
and then there's time bandit at the start of your
What was
turn.
it?
Roll a d6.
Lock melter.
On a 1 to 3, you
One
slow
word.
down time and gain an additional action
Mhm.
and double your
That's what you
speed. And then on 4 to 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself what's to come. If you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, you can re-roll. It definitely, and there's other 2 features too. It definitely sounds cool, but the thing is, like, I think it should be someone who can use another action, like, in a meaningful way. Which, like, for me, not really, because I can't get sneak attack on it. For you guys, it depends, because you can't really cast another spell, right? Because you already cast a spell that action, so you would just.
So it's a whole new action.
It's a whole other action. It's not like a multi-attack where you use the attack.
Well, it's not
and
like
you get
bonus
to attack.
action where you can't cast a spell with your action into bonus action. You only can do a cantrip.
Well, that's because
If it
that's
says
part of your full
Bonus
turn.
action, yeah.
But if you get another whole action, then I think.
Damn rolling, please.
I think the wording of that rule is that you can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn.
Even
So it would
if
be
you're like
another-
hasted or whatever.
Huh?
Even if you're like hasted.
Correct. Yeah, hasted actions can't be used for a second leveled spell. I think a hasted action is even like more specific like that. I don't think you can use it for a spell at all.
Damn.
Big said.
Yeah, it's like.
But if you got your sword thing,
Which I would say that it probably acts like haste more than anything else. That action can be used only to take the attack,
Yeah.
1 weapon attack only.
Gotcha.
Action, dash, action, disengage, hide, or use an object.
That's why I think
could be good for.
that it would be better for one of them. Again, with the providence, you guys said so many things.
Is it also
Everybody
require
does.
attunement?
Mm-hmm.
The other two things that it can do, just in case we don't care about that one, is on a reaction, a creature takes damage within 30 feet of you, and they gain an additional action to attack immediately,
I could
which is
get
cool.
rid of the mantle, unattuned for it for now.
We created the biggest bad guy in the campaign
I know,
getting that mantle.
But use
I
it
know.
for like when we know we're going into.
A dragon's lair or some
Right.
shit. Yeah.
Well, this component. Oh yeah, and then the other thing is that it randomly will act up and fuck you on something.
You take that for now. Sounds good. Not just because it's gonna fuck you up. The timing
take
was
that for
hilarious. Timing's great, but that's not why I said it.
What is it called? Would that give me another action?
Yeah, so you'd get like another
so I
attack
get
on
4
top
attacks
of. Yeah.
potentially around.
But you have to roll.
It could.
You roll a d6, and with a 1 to 3, you do. With a 4 to 6, you get
Something
advantage
like that.
on saving throws. If you miss an attack, you can re-roll and hit. So it's like a luck.
Oh.
On a 4 to 6, you get luck.
It's good.
Which the other reason why I just thought it didn't make sense for you is you already have luck.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense.
What?
CHRONO LO.
Oh, I found.
Go no to me, dark.
Yeah.
Is there one more thing?
Thy name is Time.
The last thing is the potion of awkward vigor. This is what you were outside for, Tim. It does 5d8 HP healed, which is huge.
Jesus.
But for 1 hour, you can only talk through a hand puppet.
Plot twist.
So in combat, you won't be able to speak anymore. Although, can you still
cares?
cast spells if they have vocal components?
Probably
You're
not
just
if they're
like-
vocal and somatic.
Because you gotta use your hands in the somatic part, and then
Yeah.
unless you have 2 hands free.
Well, I don't ever. So
Yeah, me either.
From now on.
from
Do
now
you
on, I
carry
never
anything in your
have
second hand? Either of your hands?
hands.
Do you have hands?
I mean,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
would
you're
probably bring you
squishy,
back
too.
from death.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could see would be you getting out of bear form if
Yeah.
we needed you out of bear form, although you wouldn't be able to speak anymore. But you don't
Well, she
cast
wouldn't be
spells,
out of
right?
bear form.
You don't
She'd
cast
just be
spells.
She'd be a good bear.
With your blood malediction, do you have to? Is there like a vocal component?
No.
I think so.
No, I wouldn't think so.
See,
I don't
I
believe
have this pendant
I think it's
that I can
perfect for
use
her.
once that brings me
Does that
back.
require
and
to-
I have
Or no, it's just a potion.
one of my
Just a
one of
potion.
my features
The thing we're talking
bring
about.
me back to.
Yeah, I think we're.
Oh yeah, and you have a feature that
Perfect
can
for
bring you
the
back too, but
Mhm.
still.
Yeah, my racial trait.
Half 4.
We can just keep it in the bag for now.
That's fine. It's not a attunement thing, anyways.
You're gonna put it in the shared pouch, so either of us can feed it to someone if we're close to that
sure.
person.
We'll
The
make
two
sure my
people with
shared
mage
pouch is
hands.
on the right side. No.
Yeah,
Carry
the
it
strength of the
into-
grave.
Like little
One
potions
damage
floating there.
that isn't radiant. Or from a critical hit reduces you to 0. I can make a charisma saving throw. DC5 plus damage taken. On success, you instead drop to 1 hit point.
So, since we're all talking shenanigans, I have one thing that I unattuned to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up next. Is like, what are we not attuned to that we can
No
give to
one's-
someone else?
No one's allowed to have my chain.
Right. Yeah, of course. I have a thing called the Carapace Buckler. +1 AC. Attuned, obviously. And it has a thing where you can do a shield bash, and if they fail a really low wisdom saving throw, you're invisible to them for the next turn.
That's cool. And that makes your AC go up by 3 because it's 2 for a shield +1.
Yes.
So for people who use shields,
It may not be in the
It-
case of that item.
No.
Oh, really? So it's just a +1
Just a
to your
+1.
shield
It's-
instead of a +2 like a normal shield?
I believe so, because it's it's literally like a small arm buckler that allows you to still have the use of the hand.
Gotcha. So you'd lose 1 AC if you normally carry a shield. I can't carry a shield.
That's what I had.
I already have Sage.
We can also
Give us
sell it.
Sage.
I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's a thing I have.
Can you use a shield? Does that would give you extra AC?
I don't think you need to.
Be able to
Although,
use, I don't think you're able
do
to
you have
use a
an
shield
attunement
for.
slot?
Do you have to be
I don't have an
required to
attunement slot
use a shield?
open.
Is this a shield? Like, do you have to have a proficiency
I think
with
with
shields?
this particular thing,
No.
I don't think so.
Because he's using it, I don't think he is.
Yeah.
Ever
And
seen it
you, in
more
theory,
with
you
a
can
shield?
use it with a shield. Like you have a shield, this goes in your arm.
Yeah.
It's 2 things.
Oh, so it just gives you another +1,
But you still have to use a shield.
but you have to tune to it.
Correct. So what do you have?
Does it wait? So it's not considered a shield. It's
No.
not considered a shield.
No.
No.
It's a
1,000% we're making this ruling that it's not considered a
It
shield
is
because
not
then I could
considered.
use it.
I never would have been able to use it if it's a shield.
Okay.
No Barta shield.
But yeah, it says it's a gauntlet.
The gauntlet attached to the small buckler shield wraps around the wearer's forearm and becomes weightless, leaving both hands free to wield weaponry.
Anybody else interested in it?
Not
I would take that.
You can hang on to it. You can have it. I mean, I
It
don't
does
want
require attunement. Just
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
aware.
I mean, I
Like-
have
like even
like
to
I can take the gloves of missiles.
like for it to wear it
Oh,
for
shit,
the
yeah,
+1 to
that-
AC
that
it
requires
requires
attunement?
attunement.
the gloves of missile snare. Yeah. That's why I was like,
That doesn't come up too often, does it?
no, I'm. No,
Never
that's
used
not
it.
surprising.
Early in the campaign would have been great. All the times you peek through a window, got shot with
That's
a fucking
true.
arrow.
Yeah, for episode 1.
Back when I had 8 HP, I took 6
Oh,
damage
no.
to the face. I was like,
Oh my
fuck.
gosh.
What's it
We're all
called?
gonna die.
Carapace Buckler. Carapace. Buckler.
Carapace.
Wow,
Sick.
that's cool. Because like my
What's your AC now? 16?
well,
15?
it didn't add anything, so I guess I have to
You have to-
manually do it.
It's a
Tune.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Gloves, missile snare, and carry a shield. Yeah. So I'm at 16, but with my one of my new features that I got a +3 to AC. So I'm at 19. I went from 15 to 19, so that's pretty good.
What feature?
Maybe it'll come up. You can look at my character and see it. It's the blade song.
Oh. Is that only when you're
When
in the
I-
blade zone?
Well, it lasts for 1 minute. It's a bonus action to cast
Yeah.
in the beginning. Well, it's not cast. It's not magic, but
So you're a blade singer wizard.
So is it like
I was looking at that too.
concentration thing?
it is concentration. Well, no, I don't think. I have to look at blade song. I don't know if it is concentration. But when I sing, I also add my intelligence to my concentration saving throws.
Olo can sing.
Never says you have to sing loud.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I've been practicing with Phil all the music stuff.
That's true.
The
Now you gotta
spells and
put
the
it to
music working
practice.
together. Yeah. Now I use it.
Now you gotta sing.
I've been doing this for months.
Yeah, nothing about concentration. Just lasts for a minute. Ends early if you are incapacitated.
If you don medium or heavy armor or a shield.
Which is why I was asking so hard if this is considered a shield.
Are you wearing light armor?
I am.
Was medium armor like chainmail or something?
Yeah, so I'm wearing studded leather, which is light armor. I don't think I have as a rogue proficiency with medium armor. I would have had to take a feat
I
to
don't
do
think
it.
so.
I certainly don't get it as a wizard.
Well, okay.
I want to use my sword now.
Attack me! No, but seriously,
Let's duel,
Tim,
guys. Let's duel.
do you have any other magic items that you're not using that you don't want to get, or you're willing to, Emily? I know you just broke a sword and got a sword, but you don't really have any.
I have one sword that I'm not currently using. Wait.
Don't you? Wait, I thought you
Why
only
in
were
the
down to
duel?
2 now, right?
Yeah, your jade sword's gone.
You
Yeah,
broke
my jade
one.
sword's gone. So yeah, I got the short sword of life stealing. I don't have it attuned, but I can still wield it. And then the scimitar of speed.
What's your other sword?
Those are the
It was
two.
a jade. That's
Okay. Gotcha. Does anybody want the gloves of missile snare?
Nope.
Do you have anything else besides? Obviously, you just give me that buckle and the blade.
Yeah, that's the rest of mine.
You
Fun
tapped out.
Do you have anything you're not using? Cool. Think we're good.
Sick. Crack.
So today, I think we should relax, but we might want to send out thank you cards
Yes.
to Vergalore and to the Magpie and to Elminster. Or maybe tonight at the end of the night.
Yes. Some
Like-
sendings, maybe.
Oh. I was thinking real cards. They're a little more sincere.
Or telegrams?
I would like them to know a little sooner than weeks from now when someone gets to them for a telegram. Especially someone that's in Sartreuse,
Who's in Sartreuse?
the Magpie.
Oh, I've not met her yet.
Good point.
Eventually, we should probably let the bookstore owners know that,
Their place is ruined.
and that they could maybe return if they wanted to.
It's a good
Speaking of, hope you guys had insurance. 'Cause
point.
And we should contact Norfolk, like you said.
Yes.
Anything else we should do?
I have plans, but not group plans.
We don't need him for this now, but I wouldn't mind maybe on the way out of town talking to Evard. Think if he has any leads on who my father is. We don't have to tell him about everything else we've been up to, but or that we know what Spy Song. Well, I guess he'll figure out that we know what Spy
He
Song is.
probably knows all the things you know already.
I mean, I guess we could do it like right before we leave, just in case we have to leave.
Yeah.
Quicker.
Mhm.
I guess a good next question is, where are we going next?
Do you need to talk to your that lady you knew?
That's where I think we go next. If you want to.
I'm nervous. I don't know.
Eat some
Can I think about
some
it?
bakery items. Take a dip. Think about it.
Her name was Green Breeze.
Yes.
Maybe that. I mean, I know you've been looking for it. You mentioned for a while.
Yes, but now that I actually have a destination to go to, I'm terrified. 'Cause I don't want those that are trying to take me back know that I know yet. Because they could be watching me.
Put on your anti-elimination.
Yes.
The only thing I would say to that is, if I knew where my father was, I would go.
I'm not saying I don't want to. I want to.
I almost died yesterday. I don't think we should put it on. But also,
I've
and I don't
already
mean,
died and I already feel this way.
I hate to bring this up, but they know where they took you from.
I know, but they don't know that I know where it's at.
But they may already have agents there watching for you.
I guess what difference does it make?
It doesn't. It just,
we will be with you.
Scary.
yeah.
Yes.
It'll be all right.
Is
Do it in your time, but
Just let me think about it a little bit more. I know we have other things we need to do. And
Do we?
I don't know. I feel like we do. We always have things to do.
We've been doing a lot of things.
Well, you know what? Back in Kalanata, I never found that. In that necromancer that everybody was trying to pay for, unless it was Ball's mom.
yeah.
Very well, might.
In that case, we might have some more money waiting.
Interesting.
Although as Ricari's talking, there's a quick rush of blood and a deadening of what you hear is kind of a, and then the sound comes back and you feel like a pulse of energy
I'm
coming
gonna
from,
yell out, "Be prepared!"
coming from the bag of holding.
Well, Malik wants to speak. We also have his island. We need to. Yeah. Hold on, my pager's going off.
He can hear us.
Apparently, he was on my list, but I didn't bring his name up yet.
And all the loot stuff we got from him, the fancy little things they talked into to teleport, did we get that shit too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was the stone that Negan used that was in.
Did we find stones on the other two?
No.
We left them. We have his. Who is this?
You can take it if you want. You have no idea where the other one that it's connected to is.
You can take it.
Put it in
No,
the back
don't
of
talk
the
to it. Okay.
And if we ever find the other one.
The sending stone Negan had. Because we don't know where the other one's
We
at.
could try to find it and
Oh,
we
they
could
did not come.
stop by like Listeria or something. See if we can find
Stop
it.
by what now?
Listeria.
Listeria?
It's an accent.
Is Listeria?
It's an accent.
It's a mystery, yeah.
I have 16 custom items.
We have done planning for now and to disperse and enjoy a day in the city of not
Dying and fighting
being
for our lives.
murdered. Hopefully. Yes.
Well, are we going to talk to the orc now or later?
Oh, yeah, we do.
I think he wants to speak.
I gotta put my hand on it. Every
Touch
time.
it.
Yeah, what?
Who died?
I mean,
Nobody.
low for a second.
For a second.
A few seconds.
More like a minute.
He's back. Doesn't matter.
Fellow sacrificed much to bring me back.
Okay.
You could feel that?
Yes.
Are you like connected to us somehow? So we touched your ball?
I don't know if I feel comfortable answering that question.
Ricari, how many are you connected to now?
Oh boy, wouldn't
Can
you
you
like
feel
to
them
know?
all?
So many.
What happened?
We beat the shit out of Negan. He beat the shit out of us.
We went to jail.
We went to jail.
We got freed.
There was murders.
We stopped the murder warden.
Killed some guards. Not
We've been
bad.
busy.
Overall good stuff.
It's been a. It's
It sounds like a mixed bag.
mixed bag. Normal 2 days being here in the area. Kind of fits our bill.
Huh. But you're done then. You've
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are maybe a few loose ends we could tidy up, but no more big, scary, bad evil. Maybe.
Wow.
Hopefully.
I
Well-
mean, minus the one we gave a big scary weapon to and set free.
It's different.
But he's done.
Well, congratulations. I know that was a big thing on your to-do list.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm glad nobody is still dead.
Yes.
So are we.
How are you?
Bored. Terribly bored.
Well, we just told you all this good, juicy stuff. Come on.
That's
I'm bored.
great. I've been alone in the ball for days.
If we shoved
We've
your
been busy.
if we shoved your ball into something, could
We
you
were in jail.
be
Yes.
more present?
I'm
Say if
sorry?
we found like a bear or a dog, we shoved your ball into the bear, dog.
No, I'm afraid it doesn't work like
Okay.
that.
I've tried.
What if we had like you in the net? Would you be able to see through the ball?
No, it doesn't work like that either.
Is there any short-term solution where you can be more part of the group?
You could bring me back to my body.
That's not short-term.
It
We
could
could
be.
always touch him.
No. I only have one hand to do things
I
with.
mean, but if he was just touching you all the time.
That is not a thing I'd like to think about.
I've been mulling it over. You said that Elminster was particularly helpful?
Yes.
We think so. He was helpful before,
And today, to yesterday,
but did we see him actually do anything?
when the Crow Prince was beating the shit out of somebody, I saw some kind of magic on him.
Okay. Okay. I did not put that. Yes. Good guy. Old. Kind of rude.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You think he'd bring us to you?
Maybe.
Is he familiar with the area?
I think so. The island, at least.
Could you bring up the map on the screen?
It's real far away.
That would be a far journey.
No. I know that. I think it's this.
If we teleported there,
We
like,
can either take a boat or teleport.
yeah, we would
We
be
ain't walking
stuck on the island, right? Do we know if the island is like
We could ask Elminster to
has
bring
other
us back.
people
Well,
on
if
it?
Elminster
Malik.
drops you off,
Malik,
I
could
can
bring
get
us.
you home.
My point was,
Mm.
would it be worth, hypothetically, going up to wherever we need to go?
Permapuncy. Right?
Yeah. Like traveling back here this way, then going back or whatever, and then going over here? Because that'd be shorter than going like here, then like to here.
But
like,
he said-
down,
No. Well, and also potentially, we could go here, and then Elminster could meet us here and just bring us there. We wouldn't even.
He just said
necessarily
he could get us back once we get him to
True,
the body.
that
So
is
if
the other thing.
Elminster just gets us here,
Yeah.
then we could just have him
Okay.
get us there.
Well, if
You
he
know what I
knows
mean?
where that is, though.
That's true too.
What are you talking about?
The World Tree. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Could you get us there?
Nearby, at least.
Fair enough.
And do we want to go to Listelia?
What is there?
No.
That
was where that-
Sandy stone?
She-Devil was from.
She did.
That would be quite.
Kalanara.
We'd be looking for a rock in mud.
You dug through feet
Of
worth
sheet.
human shit
Feet
to
of
look for
sheep.
something you didn't even know was there. Do you
I didn't
think
have a
it's-
choice, and I thought Jiraiya was dying.
I was. To be fair.
Fair.
I barely won. That was a strong word.
Well, hey, we can continue talking to Matt. I was just thinking we can plan. More
I assumed he was still listening.
Yeah. We didn't stop touching the
Yeah.
ball.
He just doesn't have the visual aid.
Yeah, my point is, all my shenanigans I was going to talk about, we can talk about later. We don't.
I guess
to talk about
honestly,
it, about it.
this comes down to
How ready is she to see her?
Raven.
Yes. I don't know. Baby's acting up. She went upstairs.
it's
Let's
a detour. But if you're set on going to the World Tree, this is.
At
she
some point.
came
Yes.
here looking for her family. They might be there.
I guess that's where her people are then.
Yes. Well, how about a question that she would probably ask if she was paying attention? She is being pursued by people from her home
He knows of the Citadel
plane
of Whispers.
thing. Yes. You obviously are very familiar with them.
Indeed.
They're sort of your adversary. Yes.
Yes, I should say so.
If you were back in your corporeal body form, you would probably have an interest to help keep her out of their hands if she did not want to return. Yes.
Yes, or to kill her if she did want to return.
Well, fair. Got it. I was just seeing if there was a logical way to go. If it makes sense to go here first.
If you help me,
She
I can
was-
keep her out of their sight.
Yes. I believe that is what she would like as well. Especially if she's going to go back to her family. She
Yeah.
would prefer to be.
Not bringing danger to them,
Yes.
to their doorstep.
Interesting. Well, in my book, probably hers too, your plight has jumped up the list of things to do.
10.
Excellent.
Yes.
And can you tell us more like about your island of what we should expect?
My island of
Like-
misfit volcanoes.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe I should put my
Is it your
cloak
island?
thing back on.
No, it's not my island.
Is there anybody else on the island?
What?
There-
How did
there's
you
a
end
town.
up on that island?
Yes. Leebrook. Pardon?
How did you end up on that island?
When I needed to lie low, I built a dungeon into a volcano, hid my body there, and put my soul elsewhere.
Is it hard to get into?
Oh, yes.
So your body is in an
Why would
active
you-
volcano.
Why would you do that?
To protect my body. If my
From yourself.
no, from
The liches.
Yes, I know.
I was
the rest of
putting
it-
most of my soul in another living being, and the rest of it in the ball you hold now. Were my body to be destroyed before I were able to return to it, I would be stuck here for eternity. So it was
does the-
imperative to keep my body safe until I found people capable of returning me
But
to
what
it.
if your body is missing when we go there?
You won't know that till we get there.
Well, then I'm fucked.
Have you ever been to like a pig roast where they dig a hole and they put hot coals under the carcass of a pig for a long time and it makes it so juicy and tender? How close did you put your body to the volcano?
It is well protected.
Okay, good. I was
Even
just
from an eruption.
hoping we would not be there when you are cooked
Theoretically.
perfectly.
Do you think you could help us in the dungeon, like with whatever booby traps you probably set up?
I wish that I could say yes, but no.
Explain.
In part of the process, I laid enchantments over myself to forget.
I'm starting to think you might be evil. Convince me otherwise.
I-
check the ball.
You're welcome for your weapon enchantment. The
Evil people enchant things too. This is how you gained
Fair.
our favor,
I-
gained our trust to do this for you.
Have I ever done anything other than help you?
No.
It's called a long con.
You're so wise, Jiraiya.
I am wise, actually. Very wise.
It's not smart, but he's wise.
Have you sensed any deception from me?
Yes, right now. Not deception, but just seems also suspicious.
Suspicious. I, in the process of creating the dungeon, laid enchantments so that I would not remember the specifics, because again, it was imperative for me to find worthy people.
So basically, keep your body safe in case somebody found you. And
Yes. I did not want.
torture.
During my time with Tommen, there was slippage. I've told you about that before. I was not always in control, and towards the end, I was rarely in control. But Tommen knew much of what I did. Were anybody to grow wise to that? Theoretically, if I had that information, it could have been pulled from him.
Okay, so question. Do you remember, like, okay, say we go to the volcano, we get to your body. Do you know how to get back into your body? Like, do you just, like, float from the orb and you go in, or is there some sort of ritual thing? Do you
Reunite the
remember?
stone with my body. Very simple.
So there's no, like, sacrifice that we need to know about?
No, just physical contact. Place it on the old half corpse and let it go.
Okay. I mean, okay.
It's not actually a dead
We'll
body.
bring a
It was a
sacrificial
joke about
goat,
the.
just in case.
Pardon?
I said we'll bring a sacrificial goat just in case.
It's not. I assure you that is entirely unnecessary.
Just soak his body in blood of a goat. No, why did you do?
So,
I said no.
you
A bunch of dead rabbits.
had gotten a hold
Get
of
up for my
Odo.
mom kid.
Pardon?
He like got a hold of Odo. Right?
Got a hold of Odo?
Yeah, I don't know. Malik wants to talk.
Buzz.
Mer-
beep.
mer. You've
That
been
took
patient.
a very large amount of energy.
Sure. Did we answer the questions you had? Is there something?
I was concerned.
Hi, why are you calling?
I felt death.
Okay. Gotcha.
That was a,
He wanted
you
us
know.
to tell. He wanted to tell us he wants us to contact him.
Yeah. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure we weren't.
I wanted to make sure that you were, okay,
Yes.
for starters.
I mean, mostly. Enough.
We almost all died, but we didn't. It works for Regina.
She was fine.
She was a boss.
Well, it's our day off.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved, I'm sure.
Do you like cats?
I don't dislike cats.
I was thinking we could like get a cat collar and just put him on a cat. And here you go. Hang out with the cat. It'll be less lonely.
It's not how it
Thinking
works.
The cat just rolling him around and just, like connecting to him, not connecting, connecting, not connecting.
I'm trying to help.
What if we touch you nightly?
I'm not sure I'm
Tell you-
comfortable with this direction.
and tell you about our day like a nightly journal.
Waiting for him to hang up on us.
Yeah.
He can't.
Malik, where'd you go?
The orb falls from your hand.
Would you like-
If Elminster is if he has been as good-natured, altruistic, as you say, he was a good enough friend to me in our time together. And
So now you want
So we
us
can
to
tell
tell
him why we're
him
going.
about you, or we need to come up with a nondescript reason to visit a volcano very far away?
If you
If
trust
you-
us for him to take us, he probably will want to know why.
I mean, if you can convince him without telling him, great. If you cannot, then I'm growing desperate.
I feel like it will be hard to deceive.
I also don't think he would appreciate it.
He is very keen.
Above table. Does that map the whole world?
Mm-mm.
No, that is this continent.
Gotcha. Because I was just thinking, I'm like, well, we could go that way. And...
Oh, no.
Yes, no. Not the whole world.
Gotcha. So it's not like a PS2 map.
No.
This is North and South America.
Yes,
Word.
more or less.
Okay, that's all. I guess. Let's see if any
Mexico got fucked.
more. Yeah. Drug wars.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Until we talk again.
Damn cartel.
Do you have any more questions? I have some errands to run.
I suppose not.
Enjoy your day. We will enjoy ours.
Do you want to come with Regina and I to the bath?
That's all right. I'll pass.
Keep him
We
could
like to
drop him in the water.
talk, so
best to keep him secret.
Dry.
We have some loose ends to
Secret
tie up
and
here,
safe.
and then we'll keep you updated. And you are a priority.
Okay.
Put him away.
Yeah. So, I was thinking, we were talking about all these magical items, these cool things we have now. The one that Regina has, the fancy Corona.
Wait, I thought we gave it to you.
Yeah, That's what I meant.
Rucker.
I know there's a female.
Sorry, with an R.
chronometer. The first time you attune to it, you learn a new language.
Yeah.
Why don't we all learn a new language?
It is. You only know that language while you are attuned to the device.
Never mind.
I like thinking that.
Every day, every hour, we could learn all of the languages. Like,
What
I know
language do you
this,
guys
this,
think
this.
I should learn though?
What languages do you know?
What languages?
No, you
German,
choose.
Goblin,
If I remember correctly, you choose the language the first time you attune, and then when you are attuned, you know that language.
Okay.
It does not change.
Gotcha.
Common, Goblin, and Orc.
You know, Common, Elven, and Sylvan.
Well, you have to pick one when you attune to it, right? You can't just like, later I'll pick.
Correct.
Got it.
We'll just say I haven't attuned to it yet.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, or just pick. No.
Well, I'm gonna pick now.
What's your
They're telling
intelligence
these for very
score? Very high, for
specific
low,
situations.
normal?
Intelligence is a +2.
Gotcha. I don't know.
What languages do you know of that you don't know?
That's that's funny. Like dwarf and elfish.
I have a question.
I mean, I'm sure I'll level.
How long would it take a character
Gnomish.
to learn a language in D&D?
Well, you're in the process.
Fair.
With more than like 6 intelligence.
But I mean, like, that's common.
And draconic.
Androchronic, yeah. You're learning 2 languages.
Yeah. Hooked on double phonics.
Do you think that's more than I help you learn the language?
Oh my god. You could instantly know that and read the book.
You're very close with common. You're very close already.
Do I need both to read the book or just common?
Just common.
I'll wait.
It's a magic item, baby. It will form to what you need it to be. But you got to know how to read something.
But wait, okay. I have another. I'm sorry.
But
These
it
are
did say
game-breaking questions, kind of. But like, if he attuned to it and learned a language, and then she attuned to it, he wouldn't know that language anymore, but he would have already read the book. So then she could just know a different language.
Right, but I'm just saying that he is very close to learning how to read and write common already.
This is just the way
I don't need
think.
no magic.
Huh?
So I don't need no magic.
You what?
He doesn't
Need
need
no
magic.
magic.
Yeah, he's learning. He's
He's
gonna
gonna
learn.
learn the hard
He's
way.
a
He's gonna-
big brain.
Big brain.
Was a little
Hard
brain.
knocks.
He's been chipping away at it for a while.
Okay, so if with my new feature thing about, I study spooky stuff and religions. And
Yeah. What are you getting at?
So I'm wondering if anything would help my new feat of.
Got a new feet.
Well, it's not like a feat. It's like a.
What, like a feature?
Like a racial thing or a character thing
It's
or a class
my,
thing.
where was it? My grim psychometry.
Oh,
Psychometry.
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 My grim is psycho. I was like, what the fuck? Is this something we gotta worry about?
So it's like when making an intelligence or history check to recall information about the sinister, tragic history of an object you're touching or your current location, you have advantage on the roll. And then if I make a really, really high check, I guess, like the DM might give me like visions or something. But I'm wondering, it's like, I would think there's a language that would be beneficial of if we were in some creepy ancient tomb or blah, blah, blah.
Abyssal.
I mean,
what
in
might
terms
be
of that feature
Colonel.
specifically, it doesn't sound like you need a language for any of it to function.
You'll just magically know that shit.
Yeah, it's like a sixth sense.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Or the feature she's talking about, grim psychometry.
Hmm.
I mean, you're aware of plenty of languages, given the things that you have learned to hunt.
We could also ask maybe now, like, what language he knows. Because if there's magic things written in his dungeon that nobody else can read,
Sure.
it could be beneficial.
Pull Malik out and toss the ball to you.
And Malik,
Oh, Lord. Are we at the bathhouses?
No, we're not. We're still all together. I have a question for you. So, I got this new thingy that lets me learn a language. But I'm wondering what
Fancy.
languages you know, so if it would come in handy potentially in your little dungeon thing. You know, in case we need to read something that you wrote in some weird language that none of us speaks or writes.
Here's the thing. I know several. If I had used words for anything, I could potentially even have used a language I don't typically know because magic. So it's
Toss.
a real crapshoot, really.
Yeah. What languages do you know? Just in case.
Well, Common, Elven, Sylvan, Dwarvish, Gnomish. A bit of Goblin. It's a long story, actually. Infernal.
Probably a pretty long story too.
Okay. All right, thank you.
What do you say?
So he knows Common, Goblin, Eternal, Elvish, Sylvan,
Eternal.
Eternal.
Internal.
He knows the language of bodies. I also know the language of bodies.
Infernal?
That's that shit.
Eternal.
Internal.
Yeah, that one.
Rokari, I was thinking,
I know all about how to rearrange them guts.
pick a language. My God.
Well, I was thinking, you know, with
Pick-
like
well-
religious stuff.
Sure. Pick a language you want to know, because as long as me or Fel are with you, we can know any language.
Mm-hmm.
So, pick out something you want to know.
Comprehend language.
You do not have to pick this exact moment. But think about it. You got a day. Think about it. Think about it.
We'll take it back.
It's a big decision.
So, what are we doing?
Hmm?
What are we doing?
Okay, so I want to talk to Everett on our way out. We may want to talk to Greenbreeze.
I feel
Tonight we need to do sending Sonarfuck, Longbloom, Magpie, Elminster. And then there is the proprietors of the book
yes.
house.
Pendragon.
The only reason I say that we should contact them, number one, we should tell them that their home is free and stuff. But also, the whole reason we came and met with them and met Negan was because you were looking for help freeing your people, and he was going to take us to someone who would help.
Yes.
But they are far away.
They are, but you could still speak with them.
Yeah, they might be able to tell you at least their location.
And ask about my fucking mask.
That's true too.
Might be a couple of spin.
There's also
We have a couple days probably.
a couple days ago we heard about Otto. Who was a
Otto.
bard.
Yes. I feel my bard abilities to impress people have been somewhat hampered lately.
I'm sorry.
I can't put my finger quite on what, but something
God
different.
damn it.
Literally can't put my finger on.
That's part of my traits is I make jokes when I shouldn't. Which is the most me thing I could pick.
That poor
So-
lady from the library. So looking to
I
check her
plan to visit her today, yes.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
going to look
about
at some books about
Yes.
hands.
So we'll put him on the back burner.
Yes, I might swing by, but I feel like he might feel slighted by my performance he was going to be at, and then I wasn't.
Sure.
That was my big break to be somebody out there.
And then we went
And then we went
to
to
prison.
It'll be a good excuse. Like, oh, sorry, baby, I was in jail. They got me in the slammer.
Check out this tattoo. I lost a hand.
They
What's
got
up?
me in the slave.
Check out my stump.
So Let's enjoy a day or two and talk to these people we need to talk to. Wrap up
We say hi to
what we're doing here.
To who?
To Orem. The dwarf that told me all the spooky stories when we were there last.
Oh, yes. The kind of
Tell
fucked
him
up
sorry
looking.
I was in jail.
I will say that verbatim. Yes. She says, sorry I was in jail. Okay. I have a few stops to make today.
Maybe I'll see him before we leave.
Yes.
I'm going to stay and rest.
I want to bath first.
What do you do, Jiraiya?
I'm gonna put the thoughts on you again.
I don't know. I want to maybe find some place to practice with the sword. Get better with it.
Yes. Fun. Perhaps we can spar later with swords. I have a new one to test out too.
Yes, definitely.
Sounds like a bad idea for me, but we also do.
You could also fight lots of people at the same time. Just
Good luck.
You need to stop trying to take on multiple guys at once. You're getting a reputation.
Ricari the.
It's 3840 something. She can do what she wants.
Right. The year. 3884. Give it the times. Fucking funny. Okay. If we are.
That's why I have each of these tattoos.
Oh, God.
That's for things I've killed.
Done with our planning shenanigans, I'm going to exit the establishment.
Yes.
I'm going to rest.
Going to take a bath.
I have like 3 places I want to go. When you are ready.
Hold
Where
on,
you
can I
headed?
leave my shit stuff with you?
Shit stuff?
I was just about to say one or the other.
You're gonna go there naked?
No, I'm gonna go there in regular clothes, but I don't want to take all my important stuff with us. If you're gonna stay here and babysit.
Just be careful. Like, we took down the leaders last night. They might still strike out at us. I don't want you to be caught naked.
Naked
I mean,
and
like,
afraid.
it's
Don't want to be
Well,
caught with
fair.
pants down.
Sure.
Woof.
Bare naked ladies.
Ah,
I want to go to the place of books first.
The one that the one you just blew up, or the
No.
library?
The library.
Okay.
I waltz there. Gloves on still, of course.
looking normal.
I
Did you say like a normie?
I said looking normal.
looking
Ow.
horrible.
I was trying to.
I open the door. Who do I see? Well, first are they open?
Yes, they are open. You see familiar faces. Hep, hep, hep. There we are. Yes. Hot elf lady.
She there?
She's there.
Sick. I'll approach the desk. And
Oh, hello.
hello.
You know, I went to.
I was about to ask.
You weren't there.
I have a story.
They always do.
I'll hold up my hand and go like, boop. Boop. It involves that.
Oh,
Yes. I assume you may have heard about some jail people going to jail lately. Have you heard about jail?
You heard about jail? Smooth.
She kind of turns to the side
Jail.
and pulls her hair over, and you see the 3 chain link branding on the back of her neck.
Ooh.
I forgot we're still branded.
She's
I've heard a
bad
few
girl.
I will
The light.
show her my brand. It is quite fresh. My cohorts and I got caught up in some bad business. But we were totally innocent and let out there about a day or 2 later. Either way, that is why I did not play that night. I was incarcerated.
Oh?
Yes. That being said,
Bit of a red flag.
yes, I agree.
Says the lady who's also been to jail.
Right.
The same brand, bitch.
What were you in? We don't need to talk about it, actually. Then we killed the leader of a spy organization, and I lost my hand.
Oh,
Yes,
sounds like you've had a busy few days.
I have, and I'm mostly here to not necessarily strictly apologize, but give you a reason. I live 2 lives. Grandiose. I am not only a fantastic musician, or what I was. But I live a life of fighting crime and trying to better the places we go. For money, but also because it's good. So, I may or may not play again at the Marble Lady. I will try tonight. If I see you there, we can share stories about how you got that brand as well. Or I'll just buy you drinks. Or I'll be there and you won't. And that would be unfortunate, but it would be a thing.
Make a persuasion check.
$18.
I'll think about it.
Fair enough. Now that we have that business out of the way, is your dwarf friend available to show me around some books?
Yes. Certainly. She rings a little bell on the desk. Mhm. One of the big doors in the chamber opens, and you see Orem, Dwarven chronicler, come out.
My friend,
Aye.
how are you these days?
Oh, well, you know. You see that heavily scarred face. Doing just grand.
Great. Could you show me some books on prosthetics?
Oh, I'm sure we must have something. Hey, yeah, looking at you.
Yeah.
Ah, well. I see.
Yes.
I'm sure we can find you something.
Yes. I'd like to find something fashionable but useful I can give to a smith somewhere, perhaps, to make me something a little more distinguished.
So, in your research, what exactly are you hoping to find?
Things along the line of like hand prosthetics and how they attach to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still want, like, my end goal is to make or have a thing made that I can have different hands that go on, right? That won't take like an hour to change. It doesn't have to be like an action or anything, but like a short rest, change hand kind of thing. Yeah, just utility stuff.
Make an investigation check.
Start you off with a hook.
I get a advantage on
No.
that? 13.
13. Nice. You don't find a ton. You find some mention of different possible routes of prosthesis. There are designs that are a bit more cumbersome, but are relatively simple, at least, that are more like external, involve a lot of straps and buckles and things like that. There's mention of some that are more involved, creating more solid and permanent solutions, but that from descriptions that you find seem to also involve a lot more pain and recovery, as there are things that are like you can essentially have like a socket built into your arm and then have attachments made that you could
Right. Sick.
Alternatively, you do find mention of probably the most functional methods being like magical prosthetics, though they are rare and generally require fairly powerful folk to create or a lot of money to purchase.
Sick.
And/or.
I like to copy down anything I think is relevant.
Yeah. None of what you find includes like specific,
Right.
Like
Stuff.
blueprints or anything like that. Yeah. No diagrams, plans. It's just kind of mention of some possibilities.
Any, just for my fake notes I'm taking but not taking, like mention of any other books or authors or anything else I can follow up on another time.
Nothing specific on what you find.
That's fine. It's like, okay, well, my friend, that is all I need. I also have a message for you.
Oh,
Do you recall the large feminine woman, green tattoos, kind of angry looking?
hey.
She says
She was a. Hey.
she was a what?
Nothing.
She was a what?
Nothing.
on, Joey.
One with your message.
Oh, I will. As soon as you tell me, now you got me my interest piqued. Damn me.
She was rather forward.
That is something that we all also think. Anyways, she's also backwards in a funny way. Forwards and back. I don't know.
It ain't.
She says, and I quote, I think, it's been a while. Sorry I was in jail. We were in jail for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh,
I don't know if you had a meetup scheduled. I don't keep with her schedule that much, but contact clues, I assume you did, and she is sorry. Perhaps. I know where she is right now. If you have your
apology accepted.
your lunch break now, she's
I don't.
scantily clothed currently at the bathhouse, awaiting you. She told me to tell you that too.
Well, I've got work.
She has worked for you as well. Said something about straightening out any of your wrinkles. I don't know what that means.
He starts to blush at this point. Well, perhaps later.
I mean, we are at the Armored Duck. If you want to come later, I'm sure she would be fine with it. Do I know the elf lady's name? I don't think I do.
I don't know if you've
Your date?
Yeah.
I see. I asked Orum's name.
Yeah.
I think you just flirted with her.
I mean, that's a Felf thing.
Yeah.
The creature I use very positively at the front desk.
Aye.
What is her name?
Anything?
Anything?
Anything.
Wait, we didn't call her anything? You have to spell that for me.
Anithrin. Anithren. Anithrin.
Thank you. And with that, I think we can make our way back to the front. I appreciate your time.
Certainly.
Do you have a message you wish me to pass?
No, well.
That's a yes.
No. But
yes.
fair warning about
Okay.
Anithrin.
Yes.
She's intense.
I gathered by her branding. Do you know anything about that?
Not my story to tell.
I assumed not. Had to ask. I've been to the same hotel. The accommodations are shit. So, anyways, I appreciate the warning and the assistance. Until next time.
Farewell.
Hat tip. Fuck. I keep forgetting. I was ambidextrous. Now I am not.
Simply Dexter.
I am quite dexterous. Half.
I am this thing.
I leave eventually. I wave at my elf lady. Not.
You know her name now.
With
I
the
know.
stub.
No. Bye.
Why can't you play hard? Play with Cupid.
Or
It wouldn't, unless you have your mage hand, in which case you could just
Yeah.
make it
Oh, yeah.
wave.
yeah.
It wouldn't,
I
it's
know.
not full of air. It would just.
Yeah. I will, on my way through and out, I'll mage hand into the glove, and like keeping my arm here, the hand will come up and like tip my hat and go back onto my arm.
Oh, that's cool.
Then the second stop I wanted to make, I assume this stuff will take me most of the day. I want to peruse the armor places or leather smithy kind of places. I'm pretty much trying to ask someone about hand thing.
Creating something.
Yeah. So with the stuff I read and the kind of two options I was looking at, it was like the one with like the outer strap seems like the most easy to get now kind of thing.
Mm.
And then there's like the fancy socket painful one. And of course the magic one, but that's probably too expensive for me right now. So I wanted to.
You know people.
You just got a lot of
It's true.
Yeah, we do.
I know, but I don't want to make you guys pay for my decisions. Again.
You'd still pay for it.
I know. But then I have to owe you guys more fucking money.
No,
Olo would cover.
no, I'm saying you'd still pay for it.
Right.
You guys also have paid a shitload of money recently.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'll go to like
4,000.
nicest armor place that I can find, and I assume they'll know some stuff.
It was also a sable. An axe.
So in terms of like something that they would be able to create with you, short of like the inclusion of medical experts and things like that, which I mean could be arranged. It would be more costly for the more inset situation. There are a few folks who could probably craft something for you in that regard in terms of like the strappy attachy type business. As far as like attachments for it, what are you looking for?
Before we get to that, do they have access to the medical people? Like it can be arranged, but like can be arranged by them, or in town, or
In general, it can be arranged. Yeah, it would be like I said, more expensive.
yeah. I'd want to go for that route first off, then.
Okay.
Just get it handled. Hand pun again? I didn't mean that one. That one just came.
I missed it.
Get it handled.
Get it handled.
Yeah. Anywho's. Attachments. So, the zombie hand. Serious about that one. Just because I think it'll be hilarious.
It would be.
Because it'll be
What else do
probably
you do
too
with a
big.
zombie hand?
You know what I mean? Like it's from a human or something size
That's
zombie, so it's gonna
true.
be bigger than
Oh
mine.
my god, that's
Like,
true.
extra.
A normal
Okay.
size hand and a big hand.
So okay. So the part of it that is creating the stuff like the base, right? In you, you're looking at somewhere in the realm of 1,000 gold.
Okay.
If you ask about the zombie hand attachment, you're going to be met first with like some what the fuckism, and then eventually once they're like, you like cool them down to the fact that you have a literal zombie hand in a jar.
It's a long story.
Don't even know where it came from. Just found one.
They eventually get down to the mechanics of it, and it's a question of one already looking at it, right? The hand has decayed significantly since you have acquired it, and their concerns mostly lie in that it is a dead thing, and over time it's going to decay. They could
hand is
theoretically do that, but it probably wouldn't last long. It may not hold to begin with if it's too like, you know, if the bones have gone soft or, you know, like whatever there's a lot to work with there to try to make that function.
Okay. Ballpark cost on it, just for giggles.
Just to try.
Yeah.
So the attempt, no guarantee that it will work. 250 gold.
Okay.
On
No,
top of the 1,000.
Yes.
uh,
That's just the attachment.
now, the other, I got like two attachments that I was thinking besides the zombie hand shenanigans. Well, more than that, but we'll stay with two for now. Hand crossbow,
Okay.
which should be like a whatever. That one seems like it might be the easiest one to put together because it's all mechanical. So that and a better glove situation that I guess like obviously the one I have now is on like with a bread tie, right? So something that can
Do you want it to like look like a hand?
look, yeah, better.
It
glove.
won't function like a hand.
I know, but I still want something I can cast mage hand into. So like an
I
articulating,
see.
Not just.
like a dummy hand articulates and all that stuff, but can still like cast my thing in it to do stuff with it.
Like a hollow hand.
I guess so.
Yeah, puppet hand.
Maybe a glove that's like a little more stiff on like all the flat parts or whatever, so like it looks normal when I'm not doing anything. It doesn't have to look like realistic. I don't care, but just a better situation than my bread tie glove.
Okay. So talking about that, your options are like to like have a glove and like line the inside of it with something like a firmer material like wood or thin metals. That does bring with it it's a bit more weight for the hand to maneuver, right, in order to like use the mage hand, so that will further reduce the amount that like your mage hand can operate, and also the possibility of like if it's wood it could break, if it's metal it could bend. Yeah. But it can be done.
Okay, so I want like the wood one for now, just because it's lighter and doesn't need to be strong, really.
Okay.
The hand crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
just attached to the whatever thing, and zombie hand.
Okay. So the hand crossbow, you can make an attachment with that, but it will have to be operated by your other hand.
Right.
So you're aware.
Yeah.
And you're like a hand crossbow, right? Not like one of the big ones. Okay.
Preferably one that can like obviously a hand crossbow is probably wider than your hand, right? One that can like close, like the bow part can like fold one way or the other, just to make it a little more.
It gets pricier, but it can be done.
That's okay. Bonus points if it fits in a glove. When it's not folded out, it doesn't have to look like super right, but. And I want a hook. I know we're getting deep here, but
so
I was gonna say, you have to have a
fitting
hook.
in the glove bit,
Have to.
again, they say can be done, but vastly more expensive.
okay.
Oh.
You're talking like very fine craftsmanship on that.
All right, hit me with it. We're done.
So levels, right? If you want it to be like hand crossbow, right, operate with the other hand, great. 300 gold. If you want it to fold back, 500 gold.
Got it.
If you want it to be able to, one, be small enough and be able to like, with probably a few steps of like folding or whatever, like condensing in order to fit it into a glove and also function as well as you want it to, 1,000 gold.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. Woof.
Hook, easy enough, 200.
Wow, that's steep.
200
that's even more than how did you like
for a hook?
It's very, we're talking about very specialized
Yeah.
attachments for a very specialized
Little man.
inset. Yes. This is very like boutique work being done
Mhm.
by two professionals. For him. What was the other one? The hand thing.
Glove thing.
Yeah. 250
For the zombie hand?
for this as well.
Okay.
That one doesn't even have to fit right.
Well,
Yeah, it does. It's still an attachment like the others. It just has
So there's
this
4 now, right?
white line
Zombie hand,
display.
Yeah.
empty glove, crossbow,
Hook.
for now,
Hand.
I'll do the crossbow and just the regular mount. So 13, like regular crossbow that can come off, and just like the inset fancy mount, whatever.
Okay, so 1,000 for the mount,
Yeah, 300 for the.
300 for the standard crossbow with no folding involved.
Thank you. Yes,
Just those two, you said?
just those for now because I can't afford
Okay.
the rest.
1,300 gold.
Yep.
This is like a. Okay,
Yeah,
so there at the time it takes to get everything, get the two together and have the conversations and everything, you can have the procedure as early as next day,
Mhm.
and expect that to be all you do for the day.
Okay. I think we can probably arrange that.
But if you like, when do you want to do it?
Let's plan
That's
for
fresh.
tomorrow, and somewhat tentatively. But if I make you wait, how about I'll give you like 10 gold a day. I don't show up until we do it. Is that acceptable?
Sure.
But we'll plan for tomorrow. Okay, I'd shake your hand. This one. Okay, I will return a day. I assume it's probably afternoon, evening by now, maybe, for Phil.
Yeah. Do you have more things you want to do?
Just one. So I go to the Marble Lady and try to find my dad.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the Marble Lady, and he's currently playing some tunes.
Sick. Is it evening, afternoon? What? Ballpark time?
Like late afternoon.
Okay.
By this point, yeah, it's kind of like sunsetting, and you roll in. He's playing some music. He eventually catches sight of you, and he lights up. He seems excited to see you.
Sick. I will. Who's working the bar? My buddy there.
Oh, your
Sexy
buddy's
volcano.
Sexy volcano boy.
Backing him with my working hand. Flipping gold. Hook me up with that sexy volcano.
You should get a cup attachment.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, fill me up.
It is my pleasure.
Another.
It would be my pleasure.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. I'll probably be back for more. I'll wander over towards a place where I can watch him play until he's taking a break or whatever. Just hanging out.
He eventually finishes, and he'll come to where you're sitting. My boy,
Yes.
it has been days. Where have you been?
What? His accent was too thick that last time.
It has been days.
Yes.
Where have you been?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Drive me.
Jail.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways.
I believe.
Yes, I kind of figured you might. And then murdering.
Well, that sounds
Yes.
bad when you put it.
The biggest thing I came to tell you is, besides I apologize for missing our gems these last few days. I even had a comely elf lass that I missed a few days ago. Quite disappointed.
Redhead?
Yeah?
Redhead?
Yes. Yes?
I saw her.
Oh.
I'm sure you did.
You bet.
I will probably not be playing the lute with you in the near future. I take my hand and go like,
Oh, no!
yes.
No! Oh, gods, no! My boy! My boy! No! He touches the glove and just squeezes. No, my boy! Your lute hand, no!
I pop it off and show him the nub.
Oh, gods, boy, no! He's making a huge scene.
Of course.
People are looking.
I put it back. I'm like, another sense. No, it's okay. It was a choice that they made.
Why?
It's a long story.
You fool.
It's okay. I can still play the pan flutes. And I've been practicing the lute with my other hand. But it'll be difficult now.
Why did you? Why?
It was to save a life.
Well.
Of a dear friend that has saved me many times.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Put it like that. Okay, fine.
But this friend also has fallen as we did our murdering. Our murdering was a mutual not friend of ours. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Get this man a Kleenex. A snot rag. Handkerchief. That's what that was.
You got there.
Yeah.
Snot rag.
Anyways, your debts that you have been working off are no longer necessary. The heads of the empty eyes have been blocked,
No.
thrown in the streets. That is why I've lost
Really?
this. Yes.
You.
And my friends. Mostly my friends. The scaly one. He mostly killed them all, yes.
He is very large.
He is. It's quite terrifying when he becomes standard. He has an aptitude for putting chains around people's heads.
Oh.
Minor image of Dragonborn going is there.
Horror.
Yes. Anyways, so
Good friend to have, I suppose.
quite.
So you've killed Negan.
And the other heads of his organization. I don't know how well you know their structure, but there's a left hand and a right hand in the other towns of Kalinara and Listerine.
Sorry.
What's fucking
It's right here.
We've never been there, so how are we
Listelia.
supposed to-
Yeah, well, I can't read it.
Listerine.
It's actually pretty. It's like the nearest large city to where you're from.
Okay. Really? Where? I know
It's
well.
it's like around
The south border.
Yeah, of the lake.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, Listeria. Listerine.
I hear they make great mouth.
It is great. Very great smelling town. Kills 99.90% of germs.
Minty.
Anyways, the back alley king from Kalinara and a very wiggly woman from the other place.
I already forgot it.
Listelia.
Lostelia.
Listelia. Her name started with an N. I don't remember it. I'm bad at names. Good at faces.
The MDIs.
They have been blocked. I do not know if they have going to rebuild, but for the time being, all that are paid.
Maybe a good time for me to move on, then, eh?
That is why I came to tell you. Either you can do as you please, but whatever you do, I wanted to wish you good fortune, and I hope to come across your path again. I do not think our path will go together for some time. I still have some things to finish.
You see.
But it's been the accumulation of a lot of adventuring to try to find you. And I have done so. So that is checked off my list. It is a burden I no longer need to bear.
He grabs your hand, the one that is still there. He at first grabs the glove and he goes to the other one.
I did not feel it.
Well, my boy, it is an honor to know you, and to know you are my son. I shall miss you. Please, you say your scale friend can contact magically.
Yes.
Keep in touch.
I will try to. Or at least try to. I believe you can reply to him when he does this. So perhaps we can at least know where we each other are. To a certain extent.
This will be good. And if you are ever ready to, I don't know, either settle down or maybe trade out your sorts of adventuring for another. Perhaps on the road, playing music with an old man. Let me know.
I will do so. If you do pass through Knight's Keep, maybe say hello to Ma. Also, I have some friends back there that I know are missing a lute player. So, if you need a band for the short term, you can look them up.
Perhaps I will.
They no longer go by their old band name. But I give them their names. Mira, Alun, and Warbin. My old band. They should be very interested to meet you. And probably tell you many, many things that I would like them not to tell you about me. Of my youth.
Yeah, perhaps I will head that way. I think it best to get out of town while they are still confused before any remaining dregs who know of my situation try to take advantage.
Yes. I assume you have some sort of money. You did not give it all to the MTIs.
I mean, little, some.
Okay.
I can earn on the road.
I was going to give him 50 gold. I don't have much right now.
My boy.
This will get you started. It was stolen from the MTIs anyways.
No, okay then.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I have
Probably
coppers
your
too, but
gold.
that's all right. What's that? I was also going to lend this to you, my fancy blue I just bought. It's like I do not think I will be needing it for some time now. But if you find it favorable to reminisce, feel free to play it.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Does she have a name?
No. Actually. I've only had it for like the night we played was when I bought it. So she is quite new and
She is free.
Smell the wound.
Still smell the crafter's hands. You can call her as you like.
Out of respect, really, it should be you.
Well, let's say we shall call it Anithrin.
Anything it is.
Yes.
She will please people far and wide.
Yes. Good.
With her dulcet tones.
Sorry.
Right, apparently. Rooms full of people will be pleased by her. Oh, what? Okay. I changed my mind. That being said, during our chats and whatever, I want to peek around the room and see if my elven lady love has showed up.
She does not.
Okay. I have to meet up with my friends again, but I will probably stop back in here until we leave. If you are here, great. If not, safe travels.
I think we'll head out early in the morning.
Okay.
Go with the rising sun. Get the most out of the day.
Excellent.
I will miss you, son.
Miss you as well.
Look forward to hearing from you.
Until next time. Sex okay, guys? Yeah. I like this drink.
Another!
Yeah, I don't do it. I respect the staff
Okay.
too much. And I make my leave.
Do you have anything besides sending these that you wanted to do today?
Yes. I wanted to. I already did my prayer, so I'm gonna do like. I don't know. Is there any place I know of in town, or maybe I can ask the barkeep if he knows a place where I can train with my sword? Because I've never really used. Oh, I've used the sword when I was evil.
Yeah, you definitely use the sword.
But that was a big clunky sword. This is a way different kind of sword.
Much more civilized.
I'm almost looking for maybe like Battlemaster type weapons trainer, like get some tips.
I see.
Not to do anything, but just to have fun with it. It's part of my tuning to my new.
Hard to learn at the Dragonborn.
Yeah. As far as what you remember, though, you did do the fighting in the Fight Club. You remember their standing champion having been what's his name? Cloud, the Tabaxi, who is a weaponsmith in the city, and he fought with a blade. He seemed very skilled.
I'm gonna seek him out.
Okay. You do so. So you are requesting like training time with him?
Yeah. Something I'd be willing to pay for. You know what I mean? Not just a favor or whatever.
Yeah.
Or schedule training time. It's busy.
Okay. So for the sake of brevity, you could schedule out ahead, or if you're willing to pay enough for him to close up shop today and work with you, he's willing.
How long is it gonna take to make your hand stuff?
It's a day, as far as I knew.
A full day?
Didn't really say if there's going to take extra time for the attachment.
And you're gonna do that tomorrow? I'm gonna see if he's available tomorrow. After work even, or whatever.
Like tomorrow in the evening, then in the night.
Light some torches, play some swords.
Yeah.
Chop some
How many
some dummies down.
How many hours do you want him for?
2.
He will, after closing up shop after sunset, he will work with you on your swordsmanship for 2 hours for 50 gold pieces.
And then I also wanted to do some reading.
Okay. So you do,
Regina.
yeah, you do a nice little reading lesson with Regina, and you're feeling solid. Like through the lesson, you find yourself not really needing help. Congratulations, you know how to read and write common.
I try to read my book.
It's not an instant.
I know.
Plan that because it is. You have to like read it real fast.
Oh, that's
You have
right.
to do like
yeah.
a ton of reading in
a short time.
particular amount of time.
I'll do that tomorrow morning or something.
Yeah, but I
It's
think
going to
it's
take
like
probably
40
like
hours
days.
of reading.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. What is that called again?
Tomb of Understanding.
The
Tomb of Understanding.
That sounds like a
You gotta
fun place
pass
to
through
go.
the tomb to read the tome.
Woe to you indeed. Spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer.
Huh.
That is. Woo!
Full time job?
Yeah, that's 8 hours a day for 6 days, or if you spend longer, you could maybe cut that down.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
So I could do 4 10s and an 8.
Did you do some 12s?
You could do 4 10s and an 8.
12 hours of reading.
That would be what, 4 12s?
Mm-hmm.
4 12.
You gotta think if you sleep 8 hours a day,
I mean,
you're
we're
awake for
like in the
16.
city, we're not doing much, and then we're traveling.
Yeah.
So I might as well. I mean,
I mean,
I'm
our
not gonna
travel
say-
might be instant, but so I wouldn't count on traveling time to read.
oh shit.
But we could take 4 days here. We just did a lot of shit.
Yeah, but we don't know
We could skip
what our
ahead.
name is. I mean, like, are we free? Yeah, we haven't even talked to the guy yet.
Well, I mean, in those
Free
4 days, you could send some sending spells.
Well, no.
Well, let me put you at ease about that. Throughout the day, as you guys are all going about your business, split up, doing different things, you all will eventually at different times hear nose.
That guy.
I almost forgot.
Local mercenary group, the Eastern Wind, dubbed Heroes of the Realm, brought low the leadership of widespread criminal organization to be recognized and awarded in an audience with Emperor Avath Longbloom.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
oh, we fucked up.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know, that's crazy. Keep going. Is that it? I would like. Two times.
Hero?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So tomorrow I'm going back to the library and be like, "Did you hear the news?
Yes.
Hey, yo, girl.
I'm a hero.
you say me on that, bitch.
I can see what a hero realm can do. Think that brand
She pushes
alive.
your empty club. Not much.
I will mage. I mean, would mage. Anyways, go. Sorry.
Anywho,
I had one other thing I wanted to do, but I forgot.
messaging.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
Hit me.
All right.
Are you doing this back in the room or by yourself?
I guess back in there.
Just real quick, a tiny thing. If I hear that news, I'm gonna message Fel. We have a problem. Come back when you can.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna message Vindegragamon first. I'm going to say, count it out.
He's got you.
He'll know me by my voice, right? So,
Yeah, you've talked to him multiple times. You're probably the only person who ever spoke in his head.
That's a fair point.
yeah. I hope you and Faye are doing well. We have avenged you and your shop. You are free to return if you desire.
If I see you pause right here, I'm going to say, Fel's mask.
Phelps mask.
Phelps.
That's a reminder.
Yeah.
That's a reminder. I'd be like, what about? Oh yeah, I was supposed to fucking say that.
Did you say Phillips mask or did you say Phelps mask?
I said it like Phelps mask now.
We have reunited and are on our way to Kolyana. Not to return. Fresh start.
To where?
Kolyana,
Oh.
where the correct people
Yeah.
went.
Mask to be sent on arrival.
Gosh, just going from oh yeah.
Until we sent the wrong city. But
Uh,
well, Iron Post is everywhere.
Felv instructed him to mail it to his mother.
Oh.
When he didn't need it anymore.
Gotcha. Where's his mother? Do we know?
Knight's Keep.
Oh, yeah. You hit that after the world trip. Or before the world trip. Who is the next person?
Well, you could
Magpie.
still ask. Okay. You could still ask him about
Thanks.
the dragon lady.
Okay. The Dragon Lady. Wait, what?
Ben Gargamon, like the original reason we went to go meet him, he was going to tell us about some lady that was going to help Dragonborn.
You marking off spell slots? I don't know how many sendings you're about to do.
Cross it off our to-do list.
Well, I mean, I'll do it eventually. Who's the next person?
Yeah, there's the Magpie, there's Vergalore, there's Narfuck.
Norfolk is the next person. Norfolk. Whatever his name is.
Norfolk.
The mask is going to be sent. He reminded him.
He said him and Faye managed to reunite
So
on the road. They're on the way to Kolyana, and he'll send the mask
Sure.
to your mom when they get there.
I'm just saying, like, to let him know, hey, like, I know he was Saul, he was free, but,
Well,
like,
no, we were trying to find their.
oh,
That's
that's
the-
yeah, you're right.
Here-ish.
But also, like, also, you should tell him,
Like,
like,
up there.
he should use his freedom.
Where
wisely.
They are somewhere around here. They're going up here.
They're going to Kolyana.
Once
Yeah.
they
Because that's where the people from Rock went.
All right.
I was looking for C.
Oh, yeah.
I know you saw what we did.
This is to Norfolk.
Yes. We need information from you. Still. Can we meet? I think that's it.
I'm eager to go home. When and where?
Bitch. I was
Yeah, 4
hoping
days worth
he'd
of sending
tell me.
spells.
I was hoping he'd tell me to like meet me here. You know what I mean? Wait, tomorrow.
In the late afternoon, you're going to go do.
get to it tonight.
All right, I'll pass. Oh wait, what? Do it tonight.
Yeah, we can meet him here. Just
Okay.
walk over.
I'll use another one. Armored duck. As soon as you can. And then who else? Magpie,
Elminster.
Elminster, and that's all I got. I'm already out because he just
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
it all up.
Yeah.
Not you, but the guy, which is you. So yeah.
Wasn't you, but it was a guy. But you're the guy, so it's you.
Hey, you had 15 more words in that first one. You could have specified some stuff.
Well, I was hoping you'd be like, hey, meet me here. Anyway,
Is what it is?
He just wants to go home.
I'll meet him there then. Oh, that's way
No,
up
his
there.
home is
Yeah,
here.
never mind. Never mind. So he lives in the city, man. Where's your house?
We'll come over for a casserole.
God damn. All right. So Elminster.
Junker.
The Eastern Wind appreciates all the help in the battle last night. You made it possible for our victory over the empty eyes.
Love you.
My man.
Peace out.
Appreciate it.
Eventually, we also need to ask him to take us there.
Son of a bitch! Why wouldn't you say that?
I didn't know what you
While
were
you're
saying.
counting down the word.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Should have said, like, call back.
Yes, well, anything I can do to help heroes of the realm.
Let's hear the news.
Good work. Heard it was successful. Obviously.
I keep on forgetting the news thing's already been out, so everyone knows. Just wasted that whole spell telling him something he already knew.
Fuck, you were thinking.
Yeah.
For helping. Was it totally a waste?
What's next for you lot after your meeting with the Emperor?
Son of a... That was more than 25 minutes.
If you're going, I presume. You may respond.
Nice.
Oh, he said
Nice. So repeat all that.
He said, "What's next for us?"
After the meeting with the
You may respond.
Well, we will be leaving Demaria. Going to the Ember Islands. Right? To bring back an old friend of yours.
Malik?
Should I say it?
I would.
Malik. Can you take us there?
Yeah, you take us there.
I
Perfect. Look at you. Look at you count. So proud of you.
You're going to the Ember Highlands to bring back... What? Hold on.
I think he's gonna be Norfolk.
You're doing what?
You're helping us do it.
I'm doing what?
Can you help us
Can we?
bring back Malik?
What do you mean? Speak plain.
He's still alive.
His body.
He's
How?
trapped
Where?
on the Ember Isle.
He's live on the Ember Island.
Yes.
Well,
He's in a state that he cannot.
his body is
He's trapped, but he's there.
protected.
How do you know this? Speak! Out with it!
Because he told us.
How? When? Where?
Pull out the blue ball. I don't hand it to him. I just put it away.
What is that? Junkie.
Well, I figured you would tell us.
It's Malik's blue ball.
Bring it out again. Whip it out. May I?
It's Malik talking to you doing this.
Just keep hold. No, wait,
Oh, I don't release
You
script.
don't release it?
No, I don't
No.
release script.
Hell no.
I also insight check him as he touches it.
Yes, sir.
So, they're afraid.
Well, I don't know if you can do shit about it.
I know if he really wants to take it,
Yeah,
but I can't do
it's like
shit.
he's.
You just
Damn,
told
my
Negan.
insight's plus 0. 9.
Yeah, hard to read.
He's old.
Read through
He's
the
intense. He touches it. You see his eyes briefly flash with a glow. Raises an eyebrow.
I would hear him if he's talking to him, right? Because I'm touching it too. Or do I think he's just casting Identify on it? Do I recognize?
You do recognize Identify. You see him make a few facial expressions. A few somewhat dour and serious. He scowls.
Oh,
And then he smirks and leans back.
That clever devil. Impressive.
He believes he was being hunted by the people from the Citadel of Whispers.
Yes, well, I suppose he wouldn't have put himself in a device like that if he wasn't. Brings a whole lot more credence to his claims. Yes. Ember Island. I'll take you.
How?
Teleportation, lad. Same way I got you to the nexus point.
We would like a few days.
Who's crying? You like a few days? Wouldn't we all? Really? Shut up. No.
Well, I have a special order I need to do tomorrow.
Your dragonborn friend has some studying to do.
I feel like we need to take a look at it.
Well, okay. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll let you know if I am as well. And I'll get you there. Curiouser and curiouser. You weird fuckers.
Disappears.
And who else? The magpie. Alright.
Also Vergalore.
Fuck! I guess I'll do Vergalore first. No, well, because we're in the same city as him. We can just
Find him.
go to his office.
He's met us here before. I don't remember if we were at this one. I know he's met us at the Marble Lady, but he probably knows where we're at.
I can guess. What do we need to talk to him about?
I mean,
Strengths?
just to meet up with him and see if there's.
Reward? More money, please. Oh, he gave us how much freaking platinum for killing a warden?
I mean, he
Now we
also
just toppled an organization for him?
he's also probably the reason we're meeting his dad, and so he might be there at the meeting.
Oh, for sure.
That might be our reward.
Reward.
Is to me. Does that make that connection?
He said he would put in an extra word.
So
Alright.
maybe the magpie. Yeah.
So yes, Magpie. Another thank you letter. God, I don't like being this.
Think all those things you don't.
I feel like I don't know the Magpie.
We've all met her once. That's it.
All of those
Except for
things.
me.
That's true.
Olo in the eastern wind, send the regards for your help last night. We couldn't have done it without you.
Appreciate it. No, it's like you have territory to claim now.
Oh yeah, can I say that? You
You
could
saw
totally.
10? You saw 10.
There was no. Oh, okay. A power vacuum, allies in the city. Opportunity awaits.
Nice.
Oh, I know you couldn't have done it without me, darling.
Arrogant as
You're welcome. I've no interest in murderers. Let them flounder.
That's her response.
figured she'd have like a bigger, brighter mind.
I mean, from their response alone, they have a. It's not like they don't have a presence in the city.
I know.
They just don't want to take over their home.
You just turned it into something that it wasn't. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure their thing can be more
But I think a lot of people like scattered
powerful
from
or
it.
effective.
From what?
Because they were only ever in it because they were indebted.
Some.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
some, yeah.
You don't know to what degree, and
Once they got in it, got in power, and got, worked up the ladder, then they're like, I love this shit. Well, I'm maxed out over here. Time to sleep.
Not a thank you card.
well, yeah. Eventually, Norfolk will
Oh, yeah.
get there as you requested, and I think we'll leave that for the start of the next session.